Hello and welcome to episode 65 of the DaebakCast. This is a weekly podcast where the three of us come together each week to talk about K-pop and whatever is current in the industry. As always, I'm joined by Nate.
You're my magical cream. It's so...
Misquote.
There's a little bit of a backstory to this one. Yeah, it's a misquote. Basically, Top has a line in the new Big Bang song that says, "You're my magical queen," but he mispronounces queen horribly and it sounds like cream. And so I thought he said, "You're my magical cream."
It's like a Freudian
slip.
slip.
I decided to use that as my quote. No questions. Although we do have a future topic from Rob. He wants to know... crap, I'm blanking. Do you remember what his topic was?
I do not.
Favorite collaboration stages.
Oh, yeah,
and interactions between your favorite groups.
Yeah, that's actually a really interesting topic.
There's way too many for me to list right off like the top of my head. So that's gonna be a topic.
That's gonna be a topic. That's an in-depth conversation. And then I actually forgot to check if there are reviews, so I will do that right now. There are no new reviews.
All right. And also, as always, I'm joined by Andrew, who normally has three things.
I'm alive.
Number one.
No, that's not number one. That's number one. I'm actually doing. If you don't mind, I will do 6 because I was out for a while.
All right.
So a lot happened.
Make up for the difference.
Yeah, there's a lot happening in the world between the time I was gone, and thank you for those who are concerned. I'm not dying or anything. So, number one, in the time that I was away, I got to accomplish important life things, like actually beating a Final Fantasy and a Kingdom Hearts game for the first time in my life.
Those are life achievements right there.
Yeah, no, seriously. Like ever since I was a kid, like I was just like, I love Final Fantasy, I love Kingdom Hearts. I've never beat a single game until a week ago. I don't know what took me so goddamn long, but it finally happens. Number 2, baseball is back. The beautiful sport of baseball has returned to our lives.
Let's win again.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Everyone's saying the Yankees are gonna win, but like,
for the Yankees.
Because, I mean, like, basically the Yankees are just stockpiling arms. It's an arms race right now because they got, like, Giancarlo Stanton from the Marlins and all that sort of stuff. So I hope it's not the Yankees, please. Hopefully the Red Sox can have a chance. So, please, hopefully, anyone but the Yankees this year. I will be fine. Number 3, tomorrow is WrestleMania, which, as always, should be fun. John Cena is going to maybe wrestle The Undertaker. I don't know. He's basically been goading. When John Cena's not posting pictures of BTS on Instagram, he's trying to goad The Undertaker into fighting him. Other, like, important sort of, like... There's a lot of good matches as well. Like, Ronda Rousey's former UFC champion is going to make her UFC debut, so that should be fun.
WWE debut, I mean.
Yeah, her WWE debut. But speaking of her former employer, all the actual the wrestling shenanigans actually started a couple days earlier in the UFC because friggin' Conor McGregor just straight up assaulted an entire bus full of people with like a friggin' hand truck and like he got arrested and everything. So it was insane. Dude's an idiot. Number 4.
That's not 3 things.
Yeah, it's 6 things if you were paying attention. Number 4. Yesterday I had like the longest like concert experience of my life because one after another I saw Mad Clown and Sunny, and then like a couple hours after that I saw Cifika, who we're going to cover on the release list later. So I'm incredibly tired right now. So
Mad Clown and Sunny are on the releases list too.
Oh yeah, but no, yeah,
later down.
Yeah, their new stuff was pretty good, and also they were really good live. My favorite part was I have my Instagram pulled up here. There was a part when Sonny was doing a song. I think like the lyrics when he was like talking about like being an idol, and then they just scratch it, and then he just starts doing the choreography to Boom Boom by Momo, and he does it so good. It was so perfect. So that was kind of a surprise. And with Cifika, I got to talk to her like a bit like after her set because it was like a really like small venue and everything. So. She was really chill. I couldn't say much other than I love her music. her music is better like live and in person, and I was really tired, so I kind of forgot to ask for a picture or whatever. But I assure you, I actually did get to talk to her. And last but not least, number 6. This normally would be a happy thing to talk about, but as you all know, I'm a huge Team Liquid fan, and they're finally making their first NALCS finals tomorrow and playing for a championship potentially. But it's kind of been marred by the fact that our one of the players, Doublelift, had his mother murdered and his dad seriously injured by his brother of all people. It was really like sort of a sad sort of thing to talk about, and I just hope that like he's okay, and hopefully it won't affect his performance tomorrow. And yeah, it sucks to see that happen to such a good, like, he's been such like a prominent member of the league community for like so long and everything. So yeah, it couldn't have happened to like such a bad thing couldn't have happened to a better person. And I all my condolences go out to Doublelift. All right, that's my spiel. Let's get into the releases. Unless Jacob has a blown up.
All right. So I can't find the book. I have no idea where it is. So I looked up a list online after Nate keeps nagging me to do that.
No, I just keep saying it's dead. It's never coming back.
It's fine. It's fine. So I got one. It's pretty good. Robbing someone of their smile and putting it on your face doesn't make you happy.
It makes you a robber.
Anyways, Tableau, amazing. Let's get on with the releases. Topic 1.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yo,
someone do that.
What?
Do that. Talking about these first few songs.
Jacob, you have to do it. I have the thingy up.
What?
I did not split them by topic.
Yeah, we have to split.
So we have no idea where the topics are.
How do you split it usually?
All right, I usually just split them roughly by like just count how many songs there are total.
Okay, well you do that. I'll start out with the first song. I guess it's gonna be weird.
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay, because I was saying you do that while I do this song.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, all right, sure.
On the first, we have Ossel, digital single "Always with You," which is like super 80s inspired vaporwave garbage that Andrew loves. And by garbage, I mean it's awesome.
I added this to the list. Yeah, this is one of the things I had to go looking
surprise.
for. Love it. Jacob, you got to listen to this, right?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I actually really enjoyed this song. So I like the sort of like I guess what Nate noted down on his thing was like the 80s style. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, the MV and stuff has it too.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. Is the MV is like again also very 80s inspired with the color scheme and even sort of like the cinematography style too as well, like with the sort of like neon effects and stuff like that. And then the song, the vocals were really interesting. Like they weren't like, it's almost like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just a really high voice and it is like falsettoing on top of that almost. Or yeah, I guess that's the way you'd put it. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. So
yeah, I love this. I love this song mostly because it kind of reminded me of like Gorillaz. Yeah. Most specifically, their song El Mañana, which is same sort of vibe. So I love this song immediately. Like when this is the first thing I clicked on, I was like, oh shoot! Like just from the beat, like from like 5 seconds into the song, you're like, oh yeah, I could tell it was a good song.
Yep. Next is Wonho and Hyungwon from Monsta X. From the old mini album, The Code, From Zero instrumental version. So this is like one of my favorite songs. And then this is basically just a bromance music video.
Yo, it's so much fan. It's fan shipping material. Like it's like it's not even like a joke or it's not even like reaching or whatever. It's like so blatantly like fan shipping. They're just doing stuff together. So like I'm sure that this really was like a fan treat sort of thing. And I kind of wish that it was like because for those that don't know, From Zero was they did From Zero on their before it was released on the mini album. They did it as a sort of like duo performance on their tour. So I kind of wish that that version had a studio release, but I'll take this. This is close enough. I don't know where they are exactly though. Like France, like Europe somewhere.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure either. It definitely seemed European inspired.
Yeah, it's probably some type
European.
Yeah, it's probably some European country or whatever. But yeah, it's just them doing stuff or like getting like they like ice cream or something like that or whatever. It's just like really bromance stuff.
Yep. Okay. Next is the 2nd of March. We have AGM's debut digital single Edge. So this was like actually well produced for a debut and reminded me a lot of Playback. I liked this song.
Yeah, it was bothering me. It was like, what does this kind of remind me of? And I was like, oh shoot, Playback. Yeah, you're right. This is Playback. And I usually like for as much as I love drops or whatever in music, I usually don't like it in like when I'm listening to idle music because I'm just like that kind of defeats the purpose of me listening to. But the drop in this is so good, surprising. Again, like the production value on this was incredibly high, and I think we've seen Luminant Entertainment like pop up here like every so often, but again, I've never heard of them before. So the only thing I'd say is that maybe their vocals could use a bit of work, but I'm very impressed for like being like kind of like a small out of nowhere group. The vocal, like it was well done, like choreography, cinematography, that sort of thing. They got the dancing down. Hopefully they don't get treated like Playback.
Yeah, definitely check this out if you like girl groups that are similar to Playback. I think it has like very little views. 31,000.
31,000 is pretty good for
pretty good for a debut from an unknown entertainment
yeah, especially
company.
So
Jacob, what do you want to say about this?
So I like the song a lot. I think they made well use of it because I think they clearly had a low budget, but I think they made really well use of like their limited resources. And like most of the sets, most of them are just like random like places with like some lights set up and whatnot, but like they still set up some pretty good shots in the music video despite. And the song's really good. Like you said, it was like a Playback style, and I actually was kind of impressed with the rapper in this group. I think she's pretty decent. So yeah, for a girl group rapper, obviously. So yes.
Next we have Cifika's mini album Prism with the tracks Water and Mall. And Andrew can talk a lot about this, of course.
Because I saw it live. Okay, so again, just I'm obsessed with like Cifika's music basically. I've just been trying to I did a crash course of like all of her stuff just to be prepared for the concert yesterday. So yeah, I love her vocals especially. I love like, her production is like very good as well. And Water specifically, I love the sort of like spacey, like sort of like echoey sort of vibe it gives to the song, because again, it's like water. It's just like sounds like it's being filtered through something. It's so much better. It's so good live. I love like the emotion she puts into her songs live. I have some video right now up of the concert. She had some crazy get up where it's kind of like how I explained it in the chat. It's like a rainbow colored ninja. Like she has these, I don't know. It's like basically like all these like multicolored braids and all that sort of stuff, and it's like all like into a mask and like onto like in like a sleeve or whatever. It basically like the simplest way I can explain it. It kind of looks like Sunny's hair from like a couple months ago. It looks like the silly string. So
like cleaners.
Yeah, but I love her music so much, and I'm so glad I got to see this live. I know it was like at a random like venue at like 2 a.m, but it was so worth it. As for the second song, Mal, I only put it in here because like the people dancing in the video are so weird, and there was people like that at the club or at the venue last night, just like they're definitely on some stuff. So it was pretty funny. What do you think of the song, Jacob?
So for me, I really, really, really enjoyed like everything that I've heard from her so far. So far I've heard these 2 songs that you linked here, and Momum, which she did with Yoko. Since then, she's done nothing but impress me. I really, really have to go back and check out the rest of her music.
Yeah, please do. It's so good.
Yeah, like there's something about her voice, like, and the way that the production is set out. Like, she's very soft spoken, but at the same time, it's still very powerful. So it's definitely something that's right down my alley. I really like this style of music. So I'll definitely be checking her out. There's a singer that's later on this list that neither of you marked down, but I totally recommend. So I'll talk about her later.
Yeah. But and yeah, just like again, just talking about Cifika, like she's really nice in person too. She's like, oh, thank you. And she's like, I was telling her about like, because remember we were just like we were kind of freaking out. They're like, oh, why is she only going to South by Southwest with Hyuko? And it's just like, and out of nowhere, I just find out that she has like she was doing a whole tour. She's like, yeah, I would never miss New York. She seemed really happy that she got to perform here.
It's cool. Is she from New York or anything like that? Or LA?
No, she's from Korea. It's just, but she's fluent in English. Like a lot of her songs, like she uses English words too. So
I was able to go first. There's some vibe she gives off. She seemed like she'd be somebody who's American, I guess.
No, I think I don't know. I don't know her history exactly, but she definitely must have like studied abroad or something like that to be able to like, or just because when I was talking to her, she was speaking like very like eloquently in English. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
and she said she might be coming back this year too. So who knows?
That's awesome.
Next, we have J-Hope from BTS with his Hope World mixtape with title track Daydream, which we reviewed a while ago.
Yeah, a long time ago.
So check that out. You probably have to search for it. We have Jooyoung's mini album Fountain with the title track Dive. Andrew had something to say.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about this. It's like it's basically like off on off ish kind of music, just like the chill, like lo-fi sort of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know what it is about like off on off and Jooyoung and all these like sort of like chill R&B artists that love like that are obsessed with like England and like British fashion or whatever, because like the people in there I'm pretty sure from England, judging from the way they dress or whatever. So I don't know, but yeah, I love his voice, and I think he's been around for a while already. Because I saw some people were like, "Oh, they were glad he's coming back." So yeah, I checked out some stuff off of his new album. It was excellent because he has stuff where he has like features from like Loco and like all these other like really nice like R&B artists. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be checking him out more often. His voice is just very very smooth, very smooth.
Yep. Next we have Ryu Sarah's digital single "Stay Real," the title track "Walk with Me," which I don't know why they do. All I'm gonna say is she used to be my Nine Muses bias.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only thing I know about her. I don't know why she's going by the name Ryu Sarah as opposed to just Sarah, but.
I don't know. Next we have Samri. Digital. Oh my God, Jacob, don't do that. I'm trying to read that one. His digital single "Solid Gold" featuring LXX of High 420.
Okay, so. Okay. Just preface. Sam Rui is not. She's not Korean. She is a Singaporean R&B singer. And I have no idea who LXX from High 420 is, but I'm glad he did a collab with her on this song just so I could listen to Sam Rui for the first time because her voice is amazing. If I were to make a compare,
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, because I kept spamming her in the chat, so that's probably why.
No, I feel like has she not like collabed with people or something? I don't
No,
know.
this is the only collab, but this. So I found the song on like just looking through or whatever. But a bit later, Day6J, he tweeted like an image of this out. So yeah, apparently she's a big K-pop fan too. She was at Mama this year, but yeah, her voice is amazing. It's like, if I were to make any comparisons, she's kind of like the Singaporean SZA, who's another like R&B singer from America. It's just like surprisingly well done. I looked through her entire like discography and I enjoyed it a lot. So that's why I had to add it. I had to add her on this list, even though she's technically not a Korean artist. So yeah, whoever LXX is, thank you for doing this collab, just so I can add, even though I don't know who anyone from High 420 is.
They did High 420. It's a subunit of High 4. And they had a song called Hook Ga. Their name was High 420.
Yep. The only reason I know that is because Yu Jung did the rap for them once. Or did a verse or something on one of their performances. I don't know. They had different female rappers do part of that song. Next is Sandy, has Sandy Got the Beach mixtape with the title track Teen Swag.
Okay, I just needed to talk about like how crazy. I have no idea if she's on like freaking High School Rapper or like Unpretty Rap Star or something like that. I don't know where the hell this came from or what it's doing on the Mystic Entertainment channel. Because this,
I was say she's under Mystic.
Because this is like the last thing you'd expect from Mystic. But yeah, I was surprised. She's she wasn't bad. I mean, it's kind of just like shocking because she's like a high school. She just looks like she's in high school and she's like rapping about like I don't give a fuck or whatever and like all that sort of stuff. So, and she's like a schoolgirl age, but I mean, not bad. I was pretty impressed.
Yeah, if she wasn't on any of the rap shows yet, I hope she goes on like Show Me the Money or Unpretty Rap Star or something, because she's got a good flow.
Yeah, that's very rare to see for at a young age, especially because some of the kids that like come out of like high school or that try to apply, I mean, like they don't know much. But it seemed being under Mystic, I'm guessing she's gotten like decent amount of like training, so there's a reason for this, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Next we have Sleepy's mini album Identity with the title track ID, produced by Gray.
Where I think we made a joke previously about where are the other 7 the dwarves. No, I'm pretty sure Sleepy showed up on this list before.
No, yeah, Sleepy's like a pretty famous Korean rapper actually. Like he's pretty big.
Yeah, I didn't. The only reason I put this or wanted to talk about this because the song is pretty but Ellie just randomly shows up in the music video, so that's all I wanted to say about it. There's
a lot of, because I think Dahye, I think I noticed was in there from previously of Bestie.
Rip.
There's just like random people.
Are they just
that
like
show
friends?
Up randomly. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's a pretty random assortment of people, and they play because it's talking about like, oh, can I get your ID and all that sort of stuff, and then like they put like their Instagram handle on like when they showed up and everything. I'm just like, yeah, this is too corny for me.
Yeah, yeah, it wasn't great, but
we like the cameos. That's it.
Yeah,
we like it for everybody but Sleep, basically.
Next, we have Sungmin from Super Junior station single Daydream, and Young B digital single Teen Titans, which all I cared about was the beat was amazing because it's like chiptunes.
And he straight up took the Teen Titans opening theme song and turned it into like a hard ass rap. So I was surprised. It was pretty good.
Oh, is that what the beat is? Like
you've never watched? I mean, I've never watched.
The Teen Titans. Come on,
no,
man.
I don't know. I've never watched.
I've watched it.
Man,
I don't even like watch Teen Titans, and I know that theme song because it's done by Puffy Amiyumi.
Yeah, Amiyumi. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh my
Dude,
god!
It just sounded like.
Why do you think?
I just thought it was awesome because it sounded like something out of like Castlevania.
Why do you think I added this?
I don't know. I don't know why you added a lot of things.
It's called Teen Titans. Like,
I knew it was called Teen Titans, but that could mean anything. There's a lot of weirdly named songs on these lists.
Yeah, whoever Young B is, he has a good choice in music. I just found out I didn't know because never knew there was a Japanese version of the Teen Titans opening theme song.
Oh, there was.
Well, because Puffy Amiyumi is Japanese, so no surprise.
Yeah, I know that, but still.
Yeah, I never found that out until like I was looking it up today.
Was Teen Titans animated by Japanese studio? Because it looks like American animation.
I know it's probably like a la like Avatar: Last Airbender, where they try to make it anime-ish, but it's done by an American studio. And I mean, obviously that's kind of why they hired Puffy Amiyumi to do the opening theme song because they wanted to make it like anime style. So. But yeah, that's a great like opening theme song, like the Teen Titans opening theme.
I never thought it'd be so good for a hip hop song.
yeah, just like so random, but especially for like a song where he's like cursing and all that, and like just like going in on a song. Like the last thing you think of is like Teen Titans. That'd make a good like trap song.
Next, we have on March 3rd, we have Cheetah's full-length album 28 Identity. The title track Primetime. On the 4th, we have Hyungdon and Jaejoon's digital single The King of Math. So before they did tongue twisters, now they're just straight up rapping math formulas, and it's amazing.
Was it quick maths though? No.
I love how they like clearly just film these music videos
on the set.
the set.
Weekly
Idol. Like when it's just pure white background.
Yeah, instead of no expense was spared, no expense was spent filming this whatsoever. Like, yeah, it's pretty funny. No, is there any particular reason why they released this, or just like?
No, they just constantly release.
They just release music just for the hell of it, or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just like this was like their goodbye on. Yo, that's weird. They can show up as guests on Weekly Idol now.
No, they've been releasing random music for years. Like I don't know. I love them though. They're great. Jacob, anything else?
Oh, I don't know. I just thought it was really funny. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
As somebody who's taking Calculus 3 right now, it gives me PTSD. That's all I'll say.
You had calculus. Did we have to take calculus 3?
I have to take it for my digital arts
there's
major.
there's a calculus 3.
I feel like we had.
I didn't even know there was
It's-
a calculus 2.
It's all right. Sidetrack. It's calc that's in 3D basically. I have to take it for digital arts.
Oh, okay.
Well, if
Yeah, that makes
if anime proves anything, it's that 2D is better. So.
And still on the 4th, we have NCT Dreams from the Empathy album, which we reviewed 3 weeks ago. Last normal episode.
Yeah.
On the 5th, we have Unsu and Yuvin from My Teens digital single Yeppa.
Yeah,
We
Paul.
have Icon's digital single Rubber Band. We have Noel's digital single Our Last Day.
I think it's Noel.
Noel.
Yeah, it's Noel. Noel. It's actually Noel.
Are you serious?
Just because of pronunciation.
Noel.
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 Like the member of Rainbow.
Because Ella is a different
Yes.
character, right?
Yes,
That's
like
so
the member
weird.
of Rainbow.
So weird.
We have No Yoonho from VAV's mixtape Don't Sleep featuring Zhou. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce Chinese names.
ZU.
Ziu. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's not in Korean, so I don't know how they want me to pronounce that. We have from 2U Project Sugarman 2 episode 7, Oh My Girl performing Love Song and Mamamoo performing Gloomy Coincidence.
So-
Andrew wanted to talk about Gloomy Coincidence.
So I linked the original version of Gloomy Coincidence in the playlist, and it's the change is so drastic. Like it's the original version is just like kind of like a corny, like kind of like 90s straight up 90s like hip hop kind of song ish, whereas Mamamoo turns it into like such a sexy like sounding song. It's crazy just like how like the sort of mood changes, and like the outfits they were wearing in the original music video are just insane. They're just like basically they look like blue velvety like Santa outfits, but I don't know.
That's just
Man,
weird.
just like 90 like yeah, if you look at any of the outfits of like the 90s groups, they're just like really out there. Same with like the hair.
Oh, like what HOT used to wear. Like they used to wear these
well.
weird like. I don't even want to talk about
and
it.
they have JYP's see-through pants.
Oh yeah, it's clear pants.
That I think 90s K-pop fashion is another topic. It's a topic that can take up like an entire thing, and then we can look up like images and reference and all that sort of stuff too, because there's a lot of like weird stuff.
Indeed. We have Room 306's digital single Visit.
So yeah,
The new name.
this one I linked because it's basically like chill lo-fi indie. So love it.
We have Sojung from Ladies Code pre-release single Crystal Clear featuring Paper Planet.
The song about CLC.
Yeah. Yep. It's a cover of the CLC discography.
It's the entire CLC discography. But no joke, I was surprised how much I like this song though. I mean, because
it's Sojung.
yeah, well, because I didn't really listen to Ladies Code until like Galaxy, so I have no reference. So I was just thinking, I was like, her vocals are incredible.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she was on Girl Spirit. But yeah, she's a really, really, really good singer. I love the song.
Yeah,
I just didn't have much to say about it.
What I love about both of the songs, though, especially, is that because they do a good job of like sort of keeping the instrumentals kind of like low, and then so that her voice stands out, and then they later on in the song they build up the instrumentals. So yeah, I love like the emptiness of it, the contrast between that. So well done.
Yeah, it's very, very Ladies Code style. And finally we have 101's special theme track IPU.
Whatever that means.
Whatever that means. But it's definitely my favorite my favorite 101 song so far.
Really?
Yeah, I like Energetic the best still.
I liked the song a lot.
I have a lot of problems with if we had a normal episode that would have covered one, I would have gotten like a half-hour rant on like what I feel about this album. Because this one, in retrospect, this in comparison to like the actual title track isn't so bad in comparison. But they made this version. They made like an EDM like style version, and then they made the proposed version, which is like an acoustic version. But I feel like I like that one better because in the regular version of IPU, I don't know, I couldn't really feel the emotion, whereas I can feel the emotion in the acoustic version better. So, I mean, I'd say in retrospect, it ended up being one of the better songs off the album, but still, it was kind of reaching for me. I'll get into that later. I'm really pissed off about their title track.
Next on the 6th, we have Minso's debut digital single, The Diary of Youth. The title track, The Grand Dreams. Almost stumbled over that for some reason. We have Mamamoo mini album, Yellow Flower with Star, Wind, Flower, Sun, which we reviewed. We have MXM's double digital single, Rematch, with the title track, Gone Cold.
See, again, These are the brand new boys, so again, they're basically waiting for the guys from 101 to sort of. I'm surprised again. Like I'm surprised at just like how consistent their release schedule has been, because ever since Produce has ended, pretty much they've just been putting out a lot of music. So yeah, they're really just trying to like sort of drive them home so that
keep interest.
Just so that once the group actually debuts, that they sort of have interest. And it wasn't bad. I kind of like their older songs better, but yeah, I'm still pretty impressed with the production value they're putting into just like basically a side project for them, just while they're waiting. So
they're getting some decent views too. They got like about 500,000 on this one.
Yeah, I get it, because it's that produce bump, because like this group is going to be huge.
Yeah, they should do pretty well. Next we have another J-Hope song. We've aired playing from the Hope World mixtape, which we reviewed. We have JM Vok, Jonghoon Bok's mini album Peeps with the title track Red with Yoon Hee Sok and So Ji Hyuk, which I'm surprised Andrew didn't mark.
It's a cover of the
Hyuna song.
I'll talk about another song later.
I love how Jingbai always know what song you're talking about. I know every single time. And then we have We Are the Night from their digital single Some Part 2. The title track Hulia Do Joha. I don't know what Hulia Do means, but it means they like whatever that means.
Joa is like,
like, I like that.
See,
I don't know what that means though.
Yeah, this is another song.
Sistar song.
What?
Because you said I like that.
It's not a cover of the Sistar song.
Yeah, I don't think it is, but what it is, it's good indie rock type music. I love the guitar riffs on it. Reminds me of one of my favorite indie rock bands, A Great Big Pile of Leaves. So yeah, I had to go looking for this one, especially. So yeah, pretty good.
Yep. Topic 2. We have episode 7, March 7th. We have Hint.
That's a really bad name.
Single, Pang Pang Pang.
Bang Bang Bang.
Pang Pang Pang. P with P.
Pong Pong Pong.
Wait, no, like, but how do they? Is there an actual? Is there an actual distinction in Korean between like
A-N-G and A-E-N-G? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's Pong, not Pang. He's right. I looked at the Korean pronunciation. We have Just This and Palo Alto full-length album For the Youth with the title track Switch. It's the cover of the Nintendo Entertainment System console.
I like this one though. Really good beat. Love their and again, it's switch, like the title of the track is Switch, so like they like kind of switch off around verses from time to time, and in the vein of the song, there's a part where like they sort of like go do like a really fast rap, and then they go back to the original beat. So yeah, this is pretty well done. Love Palo Alto just in general. So
yeah, I've always liked Palo Alto ever since he was on Wonder Girls reboot. I don't remember what the name of the track was. Candle, yeah. I love that song.
Light a candle. That we need to like do a retrospective of that album because that album was so amazing.
Yeah, the problem is that we just have so many good things to talk, like new albums. We talked about like a really long time ago about like doing retro review. Retro reviews, but we don't have time because we have so many new reviews.
Yeah, this album.
Because Reboot's definitely one of the ones I would want to.
Would you say it's your favorite Wonder Girls album? Like just like putting it out there. Yeah, like I would say that definitely. Easily. Yeah, which is surprising.
Easily my favorite Wonder Girls.
Because I loved pre lineup or with pre lineup change Wonder Girls. So yeah, I was surprised with how much I liked it.
Yep.
Some had a really good photo book too.
We have Mamamoo's Starry Night, which is the title track from Yellow Flower, which we reviewed. We have Monogram's mini album Little Planets with the title track Space Travel. And I really like the song. It reminded me of Akmu. It was very, since it's a guy and a girl duet. And it was just like really like good. I don't know. It fits the theme too with like space travel.
Yeah.
It was very like spacey. And there's a lot of like strings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was good. Next we have Purple LP's digital single Stay With Me featuring Kaya.
They are a cover of Mamamoo's
Purple album.
Yeah.
The entire band is a cover.
The band is a cover of an album.
And Stay With Me, it's a cover of the Taeyong song featuring G-Dragon.
God, there's so many covers. No joke though. I really like this song though because it's really chill, like funky, sort of, and like the music video is just like jellyfish like going across like the screen or whatever. So love the vibe. Kind of reminds me like Persona music or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I need to look up something to finish the joke because there's a song called "Stay With Me" and it's stuck in my head and I can't.
Won't you stay with? Oh, you guys don't know who Sam Smith is, do you?
I do. I don't like Sam Smith.
Stay with me. Oh, stay. Yeah. What song is that?
I don't know that one.
That's why I'm looking it up. I'm putting the show on hold to look up this song. I don't care. There's too many. I have too many songs. Someone
stay with me. There's a lot of songs.
Oh, it's a Wiki Miki song. That's right.
Oh, okay. I just didn't remember that one.
Yep. We have Sungjae from Supernova, who I didn't think still existed. With the Japanese full-length album Moon Runes. Can you read that?
I don't know what the album is called, but the song is called Kitto.
Okay, what about the other one?
Hold on.
With Hero.
Something with Hero.
Give me a second. I have to put. Where are we?
Oh, yeah. Wait, did I not put both of them on that spreadsheet?
No. It's the second one is Oyasumi, which is it's good night.
Okay.
Yep. So Japanese full length album from Sungjae from Supernova.
And goodbye or like stuff like that. I forget.
Okay. And finally, we have Gigi Bay with Yoo-Hoo-Hoo digital single. Andrew wanted to talk about them.
The only reason I wanted to talk about it, well, the song is kind of like but apparently one of the members, the one with the orange hair, who's named Moa, left the group like 6 days after the MV was released. So.
Oh my god!
This is their first song.
I don't know if it's their first song or whatever, but I was just like, damn, that's really bad luck.
What is this, official MV2? That's from 2017, yeah, so they have other songs.
Yikes. So
yeah. Well, that's not good.
Poor New Goose.
Good old music video with 1,750 views. That has less views than our Knowing Bros topic.
Oh, I feel so bad. Poor girls.
It's been a month.
I'm gonna like it because I feel bad.
Exactly.
Wait, did you say it has less views than our Knowing Bros topic?
Yeah.
It has 1,700 views.
Damn.
How many? Actually, I'm curious now because I've looked this up.
Just to put that in perspective, like we're not famous at all, and so if a K-pop music video has less views than us, that's like the key.
They don't say how many subs they have.
Yeah, it's private because
I feel bad.
Rip.
How many views do we have? I'm curious. Now I want to compare this company's.
Oh my god.
Is there a way to see our overall?
NW. I've never heard of.
Ours is in the Creator Studio. It's like 10,000 or something.
Lifetime. Yeah, we're at 15,000. So they have way more views than us.
I've
Another
never
channel.
heard of NW Studios official though, but
Yeah, no, it's
so it must be some like small company.
random unknown company. Okay. We have the 8th. We have another song from Sojung from Ladies Code. Digital single "Stay Here."
Yeah, again,
Um,
more just like
Yeah, it's more Sojung.
Sojung.
It was
Really-
it's similar to the other song.
yeah, just again, I was just so in love with her voice. I can't wait for a Ladies Code comeback because I really love Galaxy.
Yeah, Ladies Code is great. We have sorry about that. We have Hayes mini album "Wish and Wind" with the title tracks "Jenga" featuring Gecko and "No Me," which we reviewed. So check that out. We have Jung Ilhoon from B2B's mini album "Big Wave," the title track "She's Gone." She's gone. She out. We have the 8 from 17, his mixtape, Bamkwa P. Something Rain. I don't know what Bamkwa means.
It's probably just makes more sense in Chinese. I don't
Yep.
know.
Something Rain. It's a
Glad
mixtape. The title track of the same name.
Wanna look that
And
up.
we have... Yeah, look it up. Because I'm curious too. We have U-Kiss's Japanese full-length album Link with the title track No Regret.
No regrets.
On the 9th of March, we have Marmelo's digital single Wake Me Up. And we're all going to talk about this. Andrew doesn't like it. The first time I heard it, I was like, okay, this is not what I want. This is like really bothered me. But after listening to it a few more times, it's grown on me. It's definitely not, it's not rock. It's not what I want from Marmelo, but it's not a bad song. I like the song. It's just not what I wanted.
I don't like the song. Well, which is at stark contrast to the rest of the album because I thought the rest of the songs were pretty good. But my problem with this though is again it just feels like giving Marmelo a song that doesn't really justify having like a band or instrumentals. It's kind of like taking away their power or like their appeal because it's like if you just give Marmelo a pop song, then it's like what sort of separates them from just like any other like girl group sort of thing because they don't like I feel like their strength is in them releasing like rock or like band music.
Oh yeah, easily.
So
yeah, that's what I said. Like I like the song, but it's not what I want from Marmelo. Like I don't like the song as a Marmelo song, but I don't dislike the song.
Like I feel like this might have been some like management thing. Is like okay, maybe we need to appeal, but I feel like they should be going in the opposite direction where they should be going full in. Yeah, they have to double down on that on them being a band because again, there's very little separation that you're gonna get if you're just gonna like push them as just another like pop group or whatever. So you really need to like hone in on that Marmelo is a band and they don't shy away from that because that's what they've always been before they were ever signed to any sort of media thing. So I feel like I don't feel like you're respecting them if you try to change like their identity like that.
Yeah, so it was definitely a different style than I wanted, like you guys both said, but that being said, I thought the vocals were decent, and going forward, I hope they stick with their rock style and, like you said, double down, because I think they really, really have something, like, nice going on that, like, there really aren't any, like, female girl bands in K-pop other than them, so I hope they can sort of succeed under that.
Yeah.
In, that sort of space.
Yep. What was I gonna say? Oh, Andrew, this should just teach you not to do Make Star anymore.
Why?
Because you Make Starred this album.
It's fine.
And you Make Starred Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo from Barry's Very
it's
Good.
Fine. Wait, speaking of, when are we supposed to get our albums?
I don't know. It takes a long time. I told you. I think it took me Laboom. It took me like 4 months to get the Laboom album after it released to the public.
Oh my god.
It takes a long time to get all that stuff figured out and signed and different random perks filled out. You got to get like time where they can take Polaroids and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. It takes forever. Okay, still on the 9th, we have Suho from EXO and Jong Jane. Mystic Listen project single, Do You Have a Moment?
So this is the first of 2 collabs between Suho and Jung Jae. So yeah, for those that don't know, Mystic was recently bought by SM, so they're doing a nice collaboration. Yeah, it's a really nice collaboration, and they should be doing it more because I love it's a nice interaction between both of the artists, and especially these two because Suho, I love his ballad tracks, and like Jung Jae, same sort of thing. So this is a perfect like pairing. Like their voices are so good together. It's a great like piano duet. Surprisingly, this is the more upbeat of the 2 songs. The later one I will get to just in a couple of minutes, but yeah, like I love this collaboration just in general, and I hope they do more like SM and Mystic's interactions.
Yeah, I thought this was actually really good. I didn't mark it down, but like Jung Jae, her voice is fantastic.
Yeah,
I wish she put out more music. Like the stuff I've seen her on, like the listen tracks, like from I think it was last year, the Dum Dum remake that she did.
That
with,
was amazing.
And Giant Pink, awesome.
Yeah. Next we have Susie's mini album. Well, the music video Midnight, produced by Junkie from Faces of Love, which we reviewed a very long time ago. Because they put it.
But this music video was released after.
Yeah, this was the 4th music video. They put out 4 music videos for that, like one every 2 weeks or something. So this came out like a month after the album.
I think we all like this song for the most part, though. It was an amazing ballad.
I liked the whole album.
Yeah.
On the 10th, we have Kid Millie's full-length album AI, the playlist, or is it Al?
I don't know.
I assume it's an AI. With the title track, Why Do Fuckboys Hang Out on the Net?
Which is a cover of...
Which is a cover, yeah.
If you know of another song that's called Why Do Fuckboys Hang Out on the Net, please let us know in the comments. Because I want to know. I want to know where you can find this. But like, for as weird as the song title is, it wasn't bad. Like, I'm not throwing shade. It wasn't a bad song. I mean, it's like it's funny. It's like the title is funny, but I enjoyed it surprisingly.
Who the hell came up with that title, man?
Yeah,
I don't know, but it does pose a question that like why do fuckboys hang out on the net? Like we may never know.
Yep, it's a question for another time. We have another Suho from EXO and Jung Jae song. This time it is an SM Station song, Dinner.
I like this one better than the other one, to be honest, and I like the other one a lot. But Jung Jae, like her voice was put more to like a better use, I guess, in this song. In my opinion.
Yeah, because I like her with R&B tracks. But no joke, this might be my favorite Station song. Period. Like it's that good. I had this on repeat for forever. It's like Jung Jae and Suho on a lo-fi trap sort of like R&B song. Like perfect. And I love when the chorus finally kicks in. I love like the harmonization that they're doing and everything. It's so like there's just so much good in this song, and like this song specifically is what makes me want more collaborations, not just between SM artists and like Mystic artists, but between these two, because they go so well together. I want an entire like mini album or something like that between these two. They work so well together.
Mm-hmm. That'd be a super cool collaboration.
Yeah.
And finally we have from various artists from the album Hyena on the Keyboard Part 1.
It's like some it's like some TVN or KBS like show. I don't know. It's like
okay.
Because if I was looking it up or I was looking in the videos, because like it was like some artist and like Ailey shows up somewhere. So I don't know. Maybe it's just like songs with keyboards in them. I don't know.
Yeah, with the tracks Capture, Shine, and Your Everything. On the 11th, we have Haney's... Is it Haney or Hane? I never actually remember. It's Haney.
That's I'm pretty sure because it's 3 characters for the pronunciation. So
well, yeah. Haney's digital single Insomnia.
Oh, did nobody else want to talk about it?
No, just you. It's all you.
Okay, I guess it's because I'm the only one that likes her Moe voice, but she kind of got in trouble with this song because everyone was just like, oh, why are you doing like a Lolita concept? You're like 25 or whatever. And I mean, I can understand where they're coming from, because it's for a girl with a voice that sounds like she's like 10. Like the music video is pretty like spicy. So, that being said, I still like her music. Like she's a surprisingly good singer, and it's just like like the disassociation between like her voice and like how old she is, or like it's so weird. But like I still like the song.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess it's just a weird like concept. Like she's like in like a hot tub with like a see-through shirt and everything. I'm just like, yo, this is kind of weird.
Yeah, I can't get over the fact that she sounds and looks 10 years old.
And then she's older than
and
me.
then she's older than you and only a year younger than me.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah,
but yeah, like the song's not bad.
Yeah, and like she's a good singer. Like she's a good singer, and like there's a really just to prove like this song definitely proves that there's like a really nice triplet part that she does. She kind of does like a back and forth between herself. So yeah, she's an accomplished singer. I mean, as weird as her voice might sound, like she's not bad. So yeah.
No,
like,
yeah.
If you can get over that fact, I think you can definitely appreciate her music.
Yeah. On the 12th, we have April's mini album The Blue, with the title track The Bluebird, which we reviewed.
Yep.
Contains the song Angel Song, which is fantastic. It's one of the best songs ever made. Oh, come on. I didn't get a reaction out of either of you from that.
What?
You see, you guys weren't listening. I said it contains the song Angel Song, which is one of the best songs ever made.
Well, it was very good.
Next we have From...
Yes,
the two M's.
From
digital single Milan Blue.
Okay, so this is a singer that I've been following since last year. I originally found her when I was just browsing around Apple Music last year looking for songs for my radio show that I used to do here at school. And like her voice is absolutely beautiful. Like and all her songs are super
it's like chill indie sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. I think she just gets slept on a lot, so I just wanted to sort of shout her out because she's actually like one of my favorite voices in K-pop, to be honest. 'Cause, like I love almost everything that she puts out. So yeah, definitely check her out.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought it was good. I just didn't have a ton to say, so I didn't mark it. Next we have GOT7's mini album Eyes on You with the title track Look, and this is another GOT7 comeback that I really liked. Their past few I've liked a lot, so I think they're making a comeback in my opinion.
I mean, this has like 31
They were never
million
bad.
Yeah, they were bad. Like,
but
they have this has like 31 million views, and they're going on a world tour. So I think they're pretty good. My only problem with this song though is it kind of goes back and forth between like the sort of like triplet trap sort of like verse, and then the chorus goes into more of an electropop sort of like style. So I kind of wish it stuck with one or the other instead of just like going back and forth, because the verses and the chorus kind of feel a bit disjointed. But it's still a good song. It's just I wish it was more like uniform in the way it was like sort of like set up.
Yeah. So for me, I do like the song a lot. I think it's good. But I think there's a problem here of like, I think GOT7 sort of like found their style almost, and I kind of want them to just like shake it up a little more, because their past few songs have been in this almost like the same style. So
yeah,
this will be like the last one for me that I want them to be in this place. I hope they shake it up at least a little bit next time.
And so, now you understand what people are talking about when they're talking about like wanting to twice to shake things up, because this is basically a JYP sort of thing, I guess.
I get it.
But when it sells,
it
why
sells.
change a bad thing?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I want Twice to do like a sexy concept or something, but like that's not happening soon.
No, I don't want them to do
another heart shaker.
I don't want them to do I don't necessarily want a sexy concept. That's
perfectly fine.
Well, not sexy, but like strong concept.
More mature.
You know?
I want a more mature concept, yeah.
SNSD, like you think, like that kind of thing is what I like.
Because me trying to imagine Dubu doing a sexy concept is just so wrong. She's too pure.
Yeah, I don't mean like full out like sexualized
protect
sexy
with
concept.
The C. Please, Dubu's too pure and innocent.
I guess the better word for it would be like girl crush, like that kind of thing. So. Yeah.
Wiki.
The thing is, though, what I'm afraid of is everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my God, they're just copying Blackpink." When then I would have to smack so.
They would never. Yeah.
I would have to smack so many children and like
they
so
would
many
never.
of these.
All right.
They
For
wouldn't
reference,
even do it.
For reference,
it's literally never gonna happen.
For reference, people were saying that when SNSD came out with "I Got a Boy," that they're copying 21.
Yeah.
It's so funny because the sound was so different. Like maybe visually it was similar, but like oh my god, like you couldn't be any further from like
nobody owns that style.
Yeah, YG doesn't have
plenty of groups
YG
that
never
do that.
owned that thing. He might have popularized it, but it was never a YG thing specifically.
Yeah.
Next, we have Sugar Man 2, Episode 8. We have Jang Dokchul with Love Letter and Uju Sonyo with Nice to Meet You. And Nice to Meet You is really, really good, actually. It's really similar. I'm kind of curious if the composer is the same from IOI's song from Sugar Man 1. It sounds very similar.
IOI was on Sugar Man?
Yeah, and like honestly, it's like a better song than like Dream Girls and some of their album tracks. It's really good. It's a really, really good song. And if you like this song, you would definitely like it because they're very similar.
The funny thing about this is that the original version or the original version I found of this song is just like this like really like slow, deep voiced like rock ballad or like rock song sort of thing with powerful vocals. And Uju Sonyo turns it into like a really like poppy upbeat Uju Sonyo song. So again, it's just like I love like how different it sounds, and like it's so funny like to see like how like it changes like just from like the artist. And I'm surprised that all of Uju Sonyo was able to fit on that tiny ass stage that they have for Sugar Man, because like it's not like an actor like stage and like with a huge crowd or whatever. It's just like a really like tiny like sound stage basically. So
yeah. Next we have Maniac's mini album Moneymakers with a Z, with the title track Moneymakers featuring Jesse and Jay Park.
Tupac is still alive, ladies and gentlemen, because I literally listened to his voice. I was like, is that Tupac? And I was just like,
Tupac knows Korea.
Yeah, Tupac knows Korean. I was just like, okay. And I mean, it was pretty good, I guess. I was just surprised, and it was just like, oh, he must be half black because he dropped an N-word. I'm just like,
I was gonna say, yeah, I noticed that too.
I was just like, there's
like,
no other.
Pretty sure he just said the N-word.
There's just like,
So
there's no
hopefully
way
he's half
CJ.
black.
There's no way CJ would ever put up a video where somebody drops the N-word if they were in half. But yeah, I believe Maniac was on like our release list before, so. So obviously I'm guessing he's like, I don't know if he grew up in Korea or whatever. He must have grown up in America if he was going to like literally model his rapping voice after Tupac.
His English was definitely American.
Yeah, so obviously just like two American-ish artists.
I don't even see anyone. I don't see anyone complaining. So.
Well, no, yeah. Well, all the comments were about Jesse anyway. That was the.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Literally every comment is just like Jesse's the best.
Yeah, I'm surprised that kind of flew under the radar.
Couple J Park comments, like nobody cares about him.
Because usually there's always a shitstorm. Like
if somebody drops.
No one cares.
Yeah. I'm surprised that it was kind of like blown over. I guess. Okay, so I guess it didn't really gain that much traction, relatively speaking. So.
Yeah. So I guess it's not like it matters.
And I mean, I guess he probably doesn't appeal to Korean music enthusiasts. So it's probably just like
it's
Americans,
not K-pop,
international
it's just
fans.
like straight up hip hop.
Yeah.
And finally we have Soyu's digital single My Blossom. On the 13th, we got Big Bang's digital single Flower Road, which is their like hiatus goodbye song.
The song is illegal. This song is illegal, ladies and gentlemen.
Why is it illegal?
Couldn't remember the stupid like controversy.
It came out. It came out yesterday. It's fine.
Yeah, because everyone was just like, oh, or like people are trying to like basically say that because Top is serving his military duty, he's not allowed to release tracks or whatever. But there's been a bunch of other artists that have released music, or their labels have released music while they were doing their military service. So they're just they're basically just.
Well, yeah, it's illegal for them to record music, but if it was pre-recorded, they can sell it.
Yeah,
and the song was pre-recorded a while ago.
Yeah, so I mean, people are just trying to like throw shit at Top or whatever. So it's really stupid.
Yeah, wasn't it just a scrapped like made track anyways?
Yeah. They said it was recorded on like during the same sessions as that album, so they just ended up releasing it.
I'm disappointed because this is my favorite type of Big Bang. I loved this song.
Yeah, just like chill, like emo-ish Big Bang.
Exactly. I thought it was great. That's exactly what I would have wanted to hear out of sort of a so to speak like see you later
everyone
track
expected
rather than goodbye track.
Yeah, everyone expected a ballad.
Yeah,
but we got this works way better. I agree.
I mean, Big Bang ballads are great. Like I listen to Last Dance like all the time. So
I can't. It's too sad.
And we're gonna have a really long run of songs that none of us want to talk about. We have Bubble X's digital single "Follow."
Amazing name.
DPR Live's digital single "Action" featuring Gray. We have the East Lights digital single "Don't Stop" DJ Koo remix. We have Golden Child's mini album "Miracle" with the title track "Lady." We have Hayes' music video for Miyane from Wish and Wind, which we reviewed. We have Jungin and Yeji from Fiestar, SR Project single "Love Me." We have Juno Flow's mini album "Only Human" with the title track "Grapevine" featuring Jay Park. And we have NCT 127's music video "Touch" from the Empathy album, which we reviewed.
Yep.
And finally, on the 13th, we have Victoria from a little unknown group named FX.
How's
with
FX?
her Chinese digital single "Roof on Fire."
Yep.
For me, love the song. Still don't like Chinese lyrics in pop music, so
It's fine.
meh.
Yeah, I thought it was
But
fine
the
in this music
instrumentals
video.
I thought were great. And the music video is really cool.
It's very, despite being a song in Mandarin, she's definitely like taking like the K-pop production style or like music production style, and just doing it in Chinese or whatever. So, I have no idea what's going on in the music video though. She's like, there's like a goblin-looking dude or I don't know, like freaking beast or whatever.
weird.
I don't know.
Beast
It's
Boy.
psychedelic.
Yeah, it's weird, but yeah, basically, it's so stupid how this like. There's no official like music video that they put on YouTube, and I'm just like, yeah, how the hell does like China expect like to gain like international traction if they're only releasing it on like some obscure ass Chinese only website or whatever? Yeah, it's so weird. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure other Chinese artists like Jay Chou releases music on YouTube or whatever. So it's like, yeah, China's really archaic sometimes with like what gets released on YouTube and what doesn't. Or like, I'm just like, how do you expect in this day and age? How do you expect any type of music to like get like any or popular or whatever if you're not releasing it on YouTube? Because I'm pretty sure like every part of the world uses YouTube at this point, even like even places that are really like strict about their music, like China or Japan or whatever. So it's so weird.
Yeah, they usually have their own services, but then they put stuff on YouTube too.
Yeah,
for
kind of like how V Live and then they have like YouTube versions as well. Yeah, that's fine if you do both.
Naver.
Yeah.
Naver gets everything.
It's probably just because down to it's literally illegal to upload it unless you go to another country and then upload it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's like some type of like music sort of thing. I don't know, but
yeah.
They should know better though, because I mean they should know that like how popular like FX is, but I mean they probably don't care, I guess.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I like the song a lot. I think it's really good, and I also think this is sort of like a good precedent for her to set as far as like when inevitably FX like breaks up, like, you know, because that's coming, I feel. But
don't
considering,
say it, please.
Well, I mean they're not doing anything, so it's
just give me one.
inevitable.
Just give me one comeback, and I'll be fine. Just like as bad as it sounds, give them the Sochi treatment where they put out their greatest album and then leave. I'll be fine with that.
Yeah. Anyways, if this is what if post FX Victoria is like, I think this is she could be pretty successful with this. So I wish her the best.
I think post FX Victoria just doesn't do music.
Maybe because she's definitely more popular.
Probably just gonna act.
Yeah, she's probably more famous for Variety and like being in dramas in China. So
yeah, I think she just straight up becomes a Chinese actress that doesn't really do any music.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I agree. This would be a good fit for her if she does continue to do music.
Topic 3.
Moving on to topic 3, we have March 14th. We have Cheetah's another song from her 28 Identity full-length album, Bumpkins. We have Hoya, formerly of Infinite's debut pre-release single Angel, with a ridiculously ridiculous choreography.
Amazing choreography.
Yeah, it's really good.
I was shocked at how good, like, because I didn't really follow Infinite, unfortunately, but this is insane. Like, this is like music teacher level, like, choreography.
Yeah, exactly.
It's that, like, high level, because, like, this is, like, the kind of choreography I like where basically you're doing something with every, like, this is how you're supposed to do choreography, where you're doing something with every sort of, like, word or like every sort of syllable, and it's very hard to do that and sing. So I mean, like, or think of that like, well, being an idol sort of thing. And I was just like, wow, this is an incredibly spicy music video for someone coming from like a boy group or whatever. It's like the pair choreography or whatever was like great. It's sad that like I like this song better than like the actual debut song, which comes later though. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I like this song.
I don't know why this was only a pre-release, like, because this I feel it was such a stronger song, like both like vocally, like visually, like style wise. It definitely seems like he's sort of like more fitted to this style. So I don't know. I have to check out the rest of the album because I actually didn't get around to it. So we'll see.
Yeah, if this definitely should have been the title track. Like, not only was the dance really good, but also his vocals are way better than they normally are. Because in Infinite, they usually had him doing like rap and stuff.
Oh, he wouldn't be
like,
singing?
No, like
What?
because
he's doing like falsetto and everything like that. And, like no normal like people that would be just like assigned like rapping, you wouldn't think like you'd get vocals like this. So I'm shocked.
No, like yeah, I was really surprised when I heard this song. So yeah, good on him for sure.
I mean, I'm guessing that's probably why he sort of left Infinite, is because he wanted more control over what kind of music he did, and I totally
definitely
support that decision after hearing this now, because I feel like I love the direction he's going in, definitely.
Yeah, I'm looking at the album post on Reddit. Surprisingly, he didn't work on any of the music though, just the lyrics. The whole album is composed by one person though, composed and arranged by Nihua.
Not sure.
Heard of him,
yeah,
it could be that he also like sort of like knew which direction he wanted to go, and he just
he
doesn't really have the
the
composition
ability.
and arrangement skills.
Yeah, he probably just found someone that he liked what they did and was like, "Hey, produce an album for me." Next we have Lehi's Japanese debut album. Lehi Japan debut album.
I swear that's
Great
the actual
name.
I looked it up. That's the actual name of the goddamn lazy YG.
That's horrible.
And then the actual music video is just like a repeat, or just like
the title track is Breathe, just a Japanese version of Breathe.
This song still makes me cry though.
God, I didn't even read that album title until now, and that just makes me angry.
Oh yeah, because it's
Like,
literally Lehigh Japanese debut album. And
it's so bad.
It is
the
what
debut
it is,
music,
I guess.
the debut music video is just literally overdubbing the Korean music video. But no, seriously, this song makes me.
Wait, so for her singing, is it like the lips don't match?
Yeah,
or
no, like YG.
They just redid.
No,
the
they
music
never
video?
do
YG never releases new music videos for Japanese versions. They just put the Japanese the Japanese version over the Korean music. Yeah,
So like
it's so stupid. I hate like the war. They've been doing this since like 21. I hate it so much.
I don't think I've ever watched a Japanese.
Oh no, there was like one. There's like one or two times they did like a specifically Japanese version of like a song.
Yeah,
but other than
I'm just saying, like, out of any YG artist, I don't think I've ever watched a Japanese music video of their stuff. Yeah, we're gonna move on. We have Loco's digital single "Post It" featuring Jay Park. We have Outsiders digital single 3.14 featuring Ulala Sessions Kim Young Hoon.
It's a cover of the mathematical number pi.
is a cover of the rounded version of pi.
Speaking of that,
what?
Speaking of something with pi, the other day I had to make like a quick program that approximates pi, and my friend was also doing the same assignment, and he couldn't get the right numbers, and he couldn't figure out why, and I was like, dude, what? And I looked at his thing, and he was trying to make it so that pi, he assumed that pi equals 22 over 7. And I was like, no, that is absolutely not correct.
Wait, what?
He said that pi equaled 22 over 7.
Oh, he's trying to approximate like the decimal points, 20 over 7.
Yeah.
I don't.
He thought it. He didn't.
I'm
just
an idiot
think,
when it comes to math.
No, he just thought it. He thought it equaled 22 over 7.
22 divided. Yeah.
I don't think that's how they came up with pi, but okay.
Not at all. And finally, the most important song on this list. We have Tiffany Young's digital single "Remember Me" from Disney's Coco. It's a cover song of "Remember Me" from Disney's Coco.
By
It's
Miguel.
actually a cover song.
It's actually a cover song this time.
It is, for once we have a real cover. And Tiffany is still my favorite.
Oh,
voice
I love her
in
voice
K-pop.
so much.
Yep.
And she gets to sing in
Always
English.
My favorite.
She gets to sing in the American language.
I like how the comments on the Reddit, or I think it's either on Reddit or YouTube, where I was like, Tiffany's gonna have an American album before CL.
Yep. That's what's likely is gonna happen.
It's 100% gonna happen. She'll have an American album before CL puts out her American album.
Oh man, YG, you. Ugh. But
If that happens, that's the last nail in the coffin for YG for me. Like,
yeah,
in at least their confidence. Like, come on,
like
man.
he can't even get the person he basically like destroyed 21 to like promote like
To
for
keep, yeah.
like
Even if it's a problem with the American management, I still like YG should be doing something and negotiating and whatnot.
yeah.
Like,
Yep.
they should at least be stepping in.
Or
for her.
maybe the company should like hand it off to people that actually like understand how to like enter that market. So
Yeah,
But anyway, getting back to
exactly.
the song, interesting tidbit. There was an original because obviously Disney movies are popular everywhere, and in Korea especially because they obviously like I don't know, Asian kids love Disney stuff. So surprisingly, there's no Korean Disneyland, is there? That seems
No, they have
that seems like
Lotte
such
World.
that seems like such a huge over.
I mean, there's only yeah.
I think there's a Disneyland in Tokyo. Hold on.
Yeah,
me
yeah.
just-
There's a
there's
Disneyland in
Tokyo
Tokyo
and Hong Kong.
Like there's Hong Kong, there's Shanghai. There's like so
And
many like
there's-
Disney worlds in China, but no Korea. Like the thing is though, like stuff like Lotte World and like all the other parks would just be destroyed if Disney ever built a park in Korea, because I know like how much they love like Disney stuff there. And my point being that Yoon Jung Shin did the official the official Korean version of this song, so that was interesting, and it's no surprise that they got Yoon Jung Shin to do like he's kind of like the go-to when it comes to any type of like emotional ballad track. So yeah. Excellent song.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess on the topic of Tiffany, like I this really gets me hyped. Like I really hope she gets her American album out soon, because I think that she actually is in a unique spot that I think she could take off fairly well.
Yep.
Because she has a style that's sort of, it's popular, and she doesn't have to change her style in order to mold to the American market, because it's already sort of that way, because she's
American.
Yeah, exactly. And she was already doing this kind of music when she was in Korea. So
yeah.
I think she has a pretty good chance of crossing over. So
Especially,
I hope she does well.
we'll see how her acting does, because if she catches on as an actor, oh boy, her music's gonna blow up.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Get her in the MCU.
Oh my god, if
don't care
Tiffany
who
was
she
in the
is.
MCU,
If Tiffany was
that'd
in
be
the
crazy.
MCU,
Make her
rip
new-
DC.
They have that whatever the new from that game, the new Korea K-pop Marvel hero.
I mean,
Her name was.
DC or Blackpink is in the DC extended universe.
Exactly. We need representation in the MCU. They use Korea all the time. I mean, they played a side song during Black Panther.
And because like Samsung literally like funds all of these movies, so it's not surprising.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It'll happen eventually. There will be K-pop in the MCU at some point. I'm calling it. Moving on to the 15th, we have Ace's digital single 5-tar. 5-tar.
Star.
I know.
It's Gotar.
We have we have Jamez's digital single Good Devil, the title track Alchemy featuring Ducky and Mino. We have Uptension's full-length album Invitation with the title track Candyland,
which is a cover of the board game.
which is a cover of the board game. We have Yuna's music video for No Answer from the album Rescue, which came out at the end of last year.
Still a beautiful
which we
song.
reviewed and we loved, and the album is fantastic, and everything on it is fantastic. Now, where's my Drive music video?
Yep.
Drive is the best.
Yes, I love that. I spam that song too. So.
And we have Yuto from Pentagon's digital single Trust Me with Edon and Woosuk. So
Which
it's
is
like
a
half
cover
of Pentagon.
of the card song.
Which is a cover of the card song. And yeah, it's basically just half of Pentagon, because it's a solo member of Pentagon with other two members of Pentagon.
Yep.
Like, which is funny. We have, on the 16th, we have FT Island's full-length Japanese album Planet Bonds with the title track Hold the Moon. It's FT Island. We have a Jungmoon Box mini album Peeps. Wait, is this the same song?
No. It's a different.
Different features. It's just because they both have 2 features. So I was confused. Yeah, we've from Peeps the song "Real Fact" with Hyunwoo and Heesuk.
Okay, so the song isn't anything notable, but I do like how he basically all these Hyunwoo and Heesuk are just 2 like of his friends from Brutus. Remember one of them I believe was the other rapper in their Call Me Baby team. I believe they ended up leaving their respective companies, and Jungmoon Block was able to recruit them. So like they're just doing music together, and it's really wholesome. And I'm glad that they're just like able, because like I know he wanted to keep their dreams alive. So like I guess he just like convinced his label to just sign them, and I'm glad that they're still doing stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
The power of friendship.
Next we have Moon's digital single Eden. We have Solby's digital single Hyperism Blue with the title track Class. Now, Solby has some really weird music and music videos, and this is no exception.
I'd never heard of her before this, and I'm just like, yeah.
I only know Solby because she was on Knowing Bros. She's been on Knowing Bros a couple times.
Yeah, this is like some weird like shit. But I mean, like I love house music, so I love the song. But yeah, like the music video is just like everyone has like their back turned, and like it's just like weird. She's like her shirt off and everything. And she's like in like garbage or whatever. I have no idea what's going on in this music video, but it's good music, so who cares?
Yep. Yeah. So she has other music videos that are just as weird.
Okay, I'll have to look it up.
We have Yoso's station single Privacy. Andrew, what you wanted to
again,
about?
just like another like good like female vocalist with like really funky like sort of like vibe to it. Yeah, so glad she got a station single. This is really good. I have to look up more of her music.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know who she is. Next, finally, we have Cherry Coke's mini album Blind with the same title track.
Again, just like a more like good R&B like female vocalist like back to back. So yeah. I love Cherry Coke. Not the drink, the artist. But
yeah, it's pretty ridiculous name to be honest.
Hey, I like it.
Straight up using a brand name.
Does that mean she can never go on like music shows?
No. Yeah, exactly. She wouldn't be able to go on music shows. You're not going to be able to ever search her up on Google. Like, it just sounds like a bad idea.
I like it. I used to. I know it's Cherry Coke, like music wise, but yeah, I love her voice.
Yeah.
Her music's always been good, so yeah, this is no exception.
Yep. On the 17th, we have Taejana and Gangnam's digital single Jangji Kijang, and Tweety's digital single Bad Boy.
Which is a cover of the Big Bang.
The cover of the Red Velvet song.
Which is a cover of the Big Bang song.
Yeah, which is a cover of the Big Bang song. Is this the song? I don't know if I didn't mark it. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, this is the girl group where it starts out as just like straight up rock song. And I did like that about it, but
it didn't go into
anything special.
Yeah, well, it didn't.
Well, because
it wasn't a rock song. They're not
a band.
Yeah, they're not a band.
Yeah, like it has rock as a backing just pretending instrumentals. To be a band. Yeah, it has rock as a backing instrumentals, but it wasn't like Dreamcatcher like rock. So I didn't mark it down. On the 18th, we have Dasat's digital single Lunchtime.
Yep. Good again. I was looking for a lot of indie rock when I was looking through like the other music tracks. Yeah, well, I like this one especially because it kind of reminds me of like Hyako and that sort of like vibe to it, kind of like Surf Boy off of their most recent album. So yeah, like love the guitars and everything. So yeah, this is right down my alley.
Mm-hmm. We have Jung Il-hoon from B2B, once again from his Big Wave mini album. We have Always featuring Jinho of Pentagon. We have Lee Kang's mini album Romantic with the title track In Vain featuring Yang Da-il. And finally, we have Woo Yee's pre-release single Rolling Stones featuring Carla Garden.
So the interesting thing about this is Woo Yee's mostly known as a producer he's a producer for Higher Music, or like basically anyone that's sort of associated with like J Park or I don't know, like Cha Cha Malone, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically he's pulling a primary here where he just produces the music and then gets other vocalists to sort of work on the song, and I was just like, wow. This is the same guy that sort of like makes like hip hop and like trap beats for other people, or like just like anything that's not like straight up like 70s rock, because this is what it is, because it's being named Rolling Stone. They're going for a specific, and putting Car the Garden on the vocals is that's an intentional sort of thing, and I love everything about it, from like the sound of it. It's like straight up like the Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin type of music, to like the music video is pretty cool too. Love everything about it. Jacob, I know you like this song.
Yeah, I didn't mark it down, but like Car the Garden, everything he does is always fantastic. He is absolutely amazing. So, yeah.
On the 19th, we have Giant Pink's debut digital single, I Don't Think I Love You, featuring Cassie. Side note, I didn't mark it down, but I really liked Cassie's parts in the song. I thought it was more of a Cassie song than Giant Pink
and it's
song.
weird considering
It's funny.
It's kind of weird considering how long Giant Pink's been around that this is her debut. Like,
yeah, it's just because she's just been around because of she was on. Was it on Pretty or?
Yeah, I think she was
Show
on
Me the Money.
I think she was on Pretty.
Jacob would know.
Cassie?
No,
Giant Pink.
Giant Pink was on Pretty.
Giant Pink, yeah, she was on Unpretty Rap Star season 3.
She won one. She won it.
Yeah, she won it. So that's how I remember.
Yeah, it's surprising that she took so long to actually debut. Officially. We have MXM's double digital single rematch with the title track Love Me Now. We have 101's IPY 0 + 1 = 1 I Promise You mini album with the title track Boomerang, which Andrew wants to rant about.
Let's get into this right now. Okay, I don't know how to say this without offending anyone, but literally this is garbage. Like, 101 has so much at their disposal. They literally have like the power of like they have the power of like so many different like recording companies and like producers at their disposal, and they produce some like boring ass like hype EDM track that's kind of just straight up a copy of like what Monsta X and BTS does. Like this. Like, 101 is better than this. 101 is so much better than this, and I don't know why this was the title track, but it's so dumb. Like, it's no straight up, like, that, like, BTS comparison isn't even, like, just, like, throwing, like, reaching or whatever. There's the part when, like, Kang Daniel says, like, Boomerang is, like, straight up, like, Bultorune. Like, it's straight up a copy of, like, the fire thing. Like, I hate how blatant it is, because, like, you can't get away with making generic like copy music just because your name is 101, and I hate it. Like there's like it kind of sucks because like I like 101. I love the like I followed Produce from like the beginning, and I like like all the members and everything, but it feels like their music has just been so disappointing because I don't know, maybe it's like too many cooks in the kitchen. Everyone just like, oh, we want to do our thing, so there's no real like solid direction like their sound is going in, because it's way different from the last one, I guess, because it's different producers, but it kind of feels like 101 just hit like peak, and it's just been like a downward trajectory ever since. Like,
I was gonna
and
say,
by like downward, I mean like straight down.
I was gonna say it's the complete opposite trajectory of IOI,
yeah.
Where they started with Dream Girls, and then they had What a Man, and Very Very Very, and they just went up from Dream Girls, where 101 started with Energetic and did really well. Yeah, and since then their music's been like meh.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot to beat Energetic in my eyes.
Same.
But did you want to say anything else, Jacob, or just that?
No, I just like, I don't know, like ever since Energetic, I felt like everything they've put out is kind of lacking. Like, I don't know, it never really clicked with me, I guess. Like 101's a good group. I think everybody in it is really talented. I think it's just a YMC is not. I don't think they have the best.
They're just not good at
like music.
I just don't think they're good at anything, to be completely honest, because it seems like they've poorly handled like a lot of these like project groups in a way. Yeah. So it's like they deserve better than this, because there's legitimate talent here, and you're giving them. You're just like, okay, what's popular? Let's just put it like they had their sound, and like you're just basically just like there's nothing separating them at this point, at least sound wise, from like literally like the last thing you want to do when there's like literally hundreds of other boy groups doing the same exact sort of thing is just like make that. I know, and the thing is they're probably gonna be really successful out of it, but just because like people are that like die hard for 101, and we're probably we're probably gonna get flamed in the comments. We're like, how dare you, all that sort of stuff. But I really don't give a shit at this point, because like I care about 101, and they don't deserve this. They don't deserve to be treated like this. It's so stupid, and like that's why I'm heated. I'm not heated because like I hate the group. I'm heated because I care too much about the group to see like shit like this happen to them. So yeah, like granted, like the rest of the album was like passable. But it's like it's one of those cases where like the title track is the worst song on the album when everything else was okay. So like they whenever they released their like last one or like their next one, they really got to pull it out, like pull something out, because I only have so much patience when it comes to this group.
Yeah.
And finally on the 19th we have Yoon Jungshun's Mystic Listen project single Wait. On the 20th, we have Sol Ha Yoon's digital single Ring My Heart. If you watched the unit, you know why I did that. Because she was on the unit, and they always made fun of how she introduced herself. Because she's a trot EDM.
Wait, she participated in the unit?
She's basically like new she's trying to be Hong Jin Young. Yeah. So she's like trot, and she has all the weird trot introduction, like over the top campy funness type stuff, and so they made fun of her all the time on the unit and copied her introduction. It's pretty funny, but the song's nothing special. We have SF9's mini album Feeling Sensation with the title track. Well, no, this is the Together music video from the older album. Yeah, it's just like a special like
anniversary thing.
Yeah, just like a fun.
Yeah, because I was just like, wait,
for the fans.
Yeah, because I was just like, wait a second, haven't I heard this song before? Because I was just like, wait, this is the SF9 I actually like, so this can't be new.
Exactly. Although the album was good, it's just the title track was bad from their last album. And we have Sunwoo Jung-ah's digital single Fine featuring Im Hyun Il of I Am Not.
It's a cover of the Taeyeon song.
Fine. On the 21st, we have B1A4's Japanese single Moon Runes.
Oh god, I forget what this I forget what it is.
Yep, Moon Runes. We have BSS from 17's, which I guess is a unit. A subunit. We have their debut Just Do It, which is a cover of the Nike slogan. Next, we have Honey Popcorn's debut mini album Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo with the same title track. Which we're going to have a discussion on.
Okay, so, I wanted to do a topic on this, but I'll settle for this.
So I'll just go first. So I actually really like the song, and I don't have a problem. So like a lot of people on the internet are kind of like being super double standard because they like love sexy concepts, but then when this group came out, they're just like, this is disgusting, when they didn't even do anything like provocative at all. Okay, they just did a standard cute concept.
Maybe we should explain why they're
so this is a group of 3 Japanese former idols who became adult video stars, and then I guess some company decided to debut them in Korea. And so that's the problem I have. So like I don't have a problem with the girls, I don't have a problem that they're adult video stars, they can do whatever they want. I don't have a problem with them being in K-pop because like I said, there's plenty of like really like there's Alacia and Switch, which did way like their music's is fine. Like this music was good and the concept wasn't promiscuous at all. My problem with it is they decide, like, to me it's just all marketing. It's just like shock value is the only reason this group exists. They're like, we're gonna get this group to be so popular because of this reason, whereas otherwise, there's no reason this group exists. Like, why would they take 3 Japanese former idols, and debut them in Korea? Like, that never happens. It's not really a thing. And it's just weird to me.
But, I mean, like, the thing is, though, there's so many Korean artists that debut, like, regardless of if they're porn stars. There's so many Korean artists that debut in Japan. So
I was thinking how to debut, because I was like, well, at first I thought I was like, this is a double standard because there's plenty of Korean girl groups that debut in Japan, but they debut in Japan after they got popular in Korea, where this group came out of nowhere and instantly went to Korea. Like, if they were an idol group in Japan and became popular, and then they're like, oh, we want to appeal to the Korean market, let's put out a Korean song, I'd probably be a lot more okay with it. But to me, they're like, let's take these 3 Japanese idols / porn stars and make a K-pop group out of it, which doesn't make any sense to me.
The reasoning behind this is all okay. So the 3 members are Mikami Yua, former real name is Kito Momona, who was formerly of SK. Okay, so they're a bunch of girl huge idol groups, so like AKB48 kind of stuff. She was formerly in SKE 48 Team E, which is another like spin-off group, and formerly or also kind of a member of the music group MVC Muscats, who is all like AV idols. Miko, real name Okada Risako, former NMB48, so another like AKB shoot-off, and her name's Sakura, whose real name is Ito Yu.
Sidetrack. Is it always 48?
Yeah.
Is it literally just after AKB48?
Yeah,
they're all just like, it has to be something 48.
Yeah, when it's 48, you know that's a sister group. Sakura.
Okay, so are they actually related to AKB48, or is it just other companies like copying AKB48?
Sometimes it's groups. It's all done by the same producer. Sometimes he works with like different like companies that might manage it or whatever.
Okay,
but yeah, for the most part, it's just they're pretty related. Like they share songs or they share members or like some members might work in multiple teams of like the 48 idol groups. So yeah, Sakura, real name Ito Yu, was former. God, I can't pronounce this one. It's backstage like something or whatever. Backstage Sotokanda Ichiyome. Okay, so one, they have like idol chops. Like they're pretty, but like obviously they were let's be honest, they weren't famous enough to like. So how like 48 idol groups work is that usually the people who get like prominent like featuring on music videos and singles are whoever wins votes. So sometimes voting is done behind the scenes, like usually internally with the company, or sometimes it's done publicly. So none of the members really got like any traction, and other than like B-sides basically. So yeah, I mean their J-pop idol career sort of fizzled out, which is why they resorted to being AV idols. That being said, I feel like mostly the reason why this happened is because Mikami Yua is a huge K-pop fan, basically. Like all of her YouTube videos of her are her doing like dance covers of like G-Friend and A-Pink and like Twice and that sort of thing. So like I get what you're saying, Nate, but I kind of feel like I feel like it's less shock value, and I feel like this is more, let's let Yua live her dream to become a K-pop star because she loves K-pop music so much. And granted, like she doesn't need to do this. Like AV idols female AV idols make a ridiculous amount of money, like a ridiculous, like way more than as far as I know, way more than the males do, because nobody really cares about them, to be completely honest. So they're just replaceable.
Are there even male AV idols?
I have no idea. I honestly have no idea.
It doesn't even sound like a concept.
Yeah, like they're just like they're replaceable. So like she's not doing this for the money. I feel like she really loves K-pop to the degree that
and just the debut,
like because I believe they're all under the same like AV, like the adult video company, and all being former idols. Or I feel like it was the original idea was Mikami wanted to debut like in Korea because she loves K-pop so much, and they just kind of wanted to make it a group, so it wasn't just like Mikami doing it on her own. So that being like that sort of is visible in this actual, like, to actually talking about the song. The only one with any decent amount of like Korean pronunciation is Yua. Like the other two are definitely they're still singing like they're like in like a J-pop group, which like J-pop groups aren't necessarily known for like individual singing like talent, which is why they do a lot of group vocals. So you can tell that they're really weak in pronunciation and singing. That being said, though, I'm still surprised at how good the song is. Like,
no, I like the song.
Yeah, like besides that sort of thing, and I mean, the controversy is understandable, and I mean, Yua is no stranger to controversy herself. The reason why she didn't catch on in SKE48 was while underage, she was caught with an older male idol out drinking and kissing and that sort of stuff, and that's a no-no. And if you're an idol, so she was demoted to a lower ranking team and everything, and then eventually she left. So like obviously, yeah, there's a lot of backstory coming in with this. That being said, though, I can like, she seems pretty dedicated to this. Again, like she probably, in my eyes, it's probably her only chance to become like a legit idol again, because I don't know if she could ever really succeed in Japan. Well, I'd say
I don't think she'll be able to succeed in Korea either.
I mean, relatively speaking, but I feel like in Japan, like, I think it's too like the idol market's too oversaturated with like big idol groups where like, and I feel like I'm guessing she kind of likes the K-pop sound more, which is why she. Like they're insisting on debuting in Korea, because you can't really like make music like this in Japan, and like I don't know, I don't think it can succeed in that way. So yeah, I mean the funny thing in the lead up to all this is everyone just like, I wonder how other idols are gonna interact with them, especially the male idols, because like if any like fangirls caught wind of them like talking to any members of Honey Popcorn, they're gonna be like, oh my god, how dare you talk to our oppa like that. And let's be honest, I'm sure there are many male idols who are more than familiar with her previous line of work. So let's just like put that to rest right now. So I mean, who knows what happens with this group if they move beyond this single. I mean, with the production value that's coming out of this, it's clear that this isn't a joke or whatever, at least to them. So we'll see what happens if their like support like lasts beyond the initial shock value of this. But I mean, I like the music, and it's a really like interesting backstory, you know, like of somebody like being such a huge fan of K-pop despite being like a famous porn star or whatever, and then they're just like they insist on debuting. So who knows? I mean, hopefully they get better in their Korean, because they couldn't even like, their Korean was so shoddy to the point that they had to use translators in their like debut stage or whatever. So like we'll see. Like I like the music. I want to support them, but like I don't see like, we'll see how much their future like holds. We'll see if they'll end up on the RIP list or not. Jacob.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know. I think I'm still on the side that it's still kind of a gimmick, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I guess that perfectly explains like my
it is a gimmick.
issue. Yeah. Like I don't want to get put in that camp of like, oh, they're disgusting, like this is horrible, because I think all those people are like super hypocritical, because they want all their favorite boy groups to take off their shirts and like be all super sexy, and they want the girl groups to be super promiscuous, and then this happens, and let's be honest, like super cute normal music.
She's probably she's probably famous in Korea. Like let's not lie.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Let's not lie. Like I'm pretty like Japan is like the closest like in proximity. So I'm pretty sure like most of their adult entertainment comes from that region. Yep. So
that's exactly where it comes from.
Like I'm pretty sure she's a known quantity in Korea. It's just like everyone has to put on. Like I was reading something about like League of Legends and like the concept of Koreans like putting up a face, and if you like anything that's sort of just like breaks down that like face is sort of just like it's like offensive and an affront to them, and that's kind of what this is. So we'll see.
It just rubs me. It just like reminds me of putting Alex and BP Rania or that group with the Russian girl and like any of that stuff. It just screams gimmick to me. But like you said, you explained the whole like her being a fan and stuff. So that's another problem I have, is like this whole conversation, we've treated it like it's Mikami Yua's solo.
It basically
for the most
is.
part.
It basically is.
Like
let's be
in
honest.
the music video, it's basically her solo with two backup dancers that are also Japanese AV idols.
Yeah, because I feel like 'cause she has the most like idol or she has the. I feel like her Korean's probably like the best out of all of them, so that's probably why. So yeah, they're probably like hamstringed to like, okay, like how we can approach the songs mostly, and so yeah, we'll see. I hope that they were able to like make more good music like this, and I will definitely stand them for the near future. But we've talked about this long enough already.
Let's move on so we don't have a 3-hour podcast, which we're gonna have like 2.5 hour podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway. Next we have Marmello was Moonlight live version, part of their Wake Me Up album, and this should have been the title track.
Yeah, this song is so good, especially this live version. I love it.
Yep.
This is exactly what I want to see from Marmello.
Yep.
Like even just like the live version, that's amazing. I think they're really suited to being, you know, like a live band. So like I hope they get a little bit more popular, so where they can like perform on a good stage like Sketchbook or something like that, where they can take advantage of, you know, an all live show to sort of like show their talents.
Because they've been on like, I think like M Countdown and everything, but obviously all that's like pre-recorded or whatever. But I feel like you're right, Nate, that this should have been the title track, because I feel like this is a better blend of that electronic sound with an actual rock track. So
exactly.
This should have this easily should have been like the title track, because I feel like it's more Marmello. It's what you think of when you think of like their kind of music, and even if they want to go in a newer direction, it still like has like the undertones of like what their music is in, and that's rock. So yeah, like all of the rest of the live tracks I loved so much.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it was great. Anything else, Jacob?
Nope.
Okay. Moving on to Mengjia's Chinese pre-release single "Weapon." I don't know why they signify as Chinese. That's all Gia does anymore.
Yeah.
She doesn't make K-pop music.
Yeah, like isn't she, like when was the last time she was actually like in Korea?
She hasn't. I don't know.
Miss
I have no
A.
idea when she's been in Korea. Yeah, since she left Miss A.
Because she was like the first person to leave Miss A like years ago. So
yeah,
she just exited it basically.
Yeah, she went back home. She wanted to make Chinese music, and she wasn't going to be doing that in Miss A. So, and then we have Mongswell and IU's Latte CF Healing.
Apparently, like
which is a Choco Pie commercial.
Like, do you know what like this like product is? Because I've never seen it before.
I mean, they're
is it popular?
Choco Pies basically.
Oh,
I don't know if it's a certain type of Choco Pie. At least that's what she's eating, so that's what I assume it's for. But yeah, Choco Pies are huge. Like, latte Choco Pies are very, very popular.
Yep,
I mean, you can buy them at Kroger. I buy them at Kroger.
Wait, seriously?
Oh, wait, really?
You can go to grocery.
Not this type. This looks like some premium special version.
Which is
why you can buy you can buy Korean like latte Choco Pies at Kroger.
Okay, next time I go to H Mart, I'll probably look it up. But
you could definitely get them at H Mart. But yeah, because you can get them. You can get them in the Asian section of grocery store.
I mean, I don't eat chocolate myself, but I'm sure my sister would like it because she loves chocolate. And
I mean, it's basically just like it's like a ding dong, but with white cake instead of chocolate cake.
Yeah,
like it's the exact same thing. That's what it is.
Let's get to talking about the song, because I love it so much. Even though it's like a stupid CF, it's IU, and I wish someone would love me the way that IU like looks at that chocolate pie. Because but it's cute. It's cute. It's very IU for her to do.
It's exactly what you'd expect from a random IU song about choco pies.
Yep.
Next on the 22nd we have Hane's mini album Organic Life with the title track In My Dream featuring Geiko, and Yukinong featuring Reddy and Noel. We have Penomeko's digital single Good Morning featuring Carly Garden, which you guys wanted to talk about.
Yep. I think he's been like all the stuff he's released since Lie, which is the song produced by Zico. So it was amazing, and I feel like I feel like everyone from like the Fancy Child group has just been on fire lately, and I'm surprised like how like popular like Penomeko has been able to like get, despite being in a group with like Zico and Dean and all these other like really famous like R&B and hip hop artists. So I love it. I mean, I don't know where Car the Garden really comes into the song. Maybe just like the vocalization.
His Car the Garden did the support vocals in the like over the instrumental, which I think really, really actually makes the song great.
Yeah.
Like on top of Penomeko's really good rap, like it really like gives it sort of like an extra depth of like feeling, I guess I'd say. So yeah, I like it a lot. That's one I'm definitely going to push the add button on for Andrew's convection here.
Yeah, but you can definitely feel like the influences of the other like Fancy Child members, and like there's like some parts of the song are very Dean like, and like the chorus is like very much like Zico's like chill sort of music. So yeah, I'm really high on his music lately. It's really because I talked about last time, but like the production of his like earlier tracks I didn't like as much, but ever since like recently it's just been so good. So like it's really, that just goes to show like how the importance of production when it comes to like releasing any type of pop music or any type of music in general. So yeah, I see good things for Penomeca, especially being put on the SM Town like channel is definitely going to help him. Like I know it's like they're only distributing it or whatever. He's not really an SM artist, but yeah, it's definitely it's cool. It's really cool like to see him like do like so well like musically, despite being like again, he's not getting overshadowed by like the other members of Fancy Child, surprisingly.
Yep. Next we have Ready's digital single Thanksgiving featuring Palo Alto and Huckleberry P. And Yoon Jun Hyung's from Highlights digital single Sudden Shower featuring 10 centimeters Kwon Jung Yul. Topic 4, we have Black Syndrome's full-length album episode with the title track Bible Black featuring Park Gun Hong and Manju.
This is not K-pop.
This is a cover of the hentai series.
It's not hentai. It is an adult like game visual novel that was turned into it was turned into like an adult like vision. Anyway, the actual song it's basically a Korean hair metal, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's just the last thing you'd expect to show up, but it's kind of clear who they're trying to base themselves off of. Like the lead singer's voice is trying to be like Lemmy from Motorhead and like James Hetfield from Metallica, that style of singing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, wasn't bad.
Yep.
Yeah. Next we have Minsaw's Mystic Listen project single Weird You. We have Monica's digital single Choa Chilka. We have Super Junior's station single Super Duper, and I love that they just do weird, awesome stuff, and it's great.
This
was not what I expected from Super Junior.
Yeah, like a weird like acid trip trap beat sort of thing is not what you'd expect from Super Junior.
Yep.
Really cool music video too.
Yeah, it's all animated.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool too. Super Junior, they like lately they've been more like onto like the like comedy stuff because a lot of the members are more into like variety shows and stuff like that now.
Exactly.
So I really like seeing that carry over into the music. So yeah,
it's kind of funny to see like they like Super Juniors like make this sudden change from like really serious, super sexy boy group to like comedy group now. It's kind of funny, but
yep.
Yeah, like this is awesome. I can't believe that they're making this type of music. But yeah.
Side note, Somin and Jiwoo from Card are gonna be on their new album, which is amazing. I can't wait.
I still
also,
like. Is there any,
doing live versions?
Is there any explanation like behind why?
Yeah,
like,
so they have some foreign person as featuring on the song. Like I think they're doing a cover of her song or something, or like a remake of it, and she's featuring on it. But so for the live versions, they got Somin and Jiwoo to do that part. So they're gonna be in the live versions, and then they're on the digital version of the album. You get the version of the song with them singing.
Okay.
So that's why they're on the album.
So does that mean we can get Card on Knowing Bro?
I hope so.
God, Card one day needs to be on that show because it would be great.
Yeah, because this, especially with like BM being a good English speaker, you can get into like an English speaking battle with Jungcho.
Oh my god, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah,
I hope that happens. Because I love whenever Young Chul comes in contact with English speaking person on that show.
Yep.
It's always hilarious.
His accent's
yeah,
so
his
unique.
accent's like he is really good at English, but yeah, his accent is really strong.
His accent, what it sounds like, is someone who's trying really hard to sound American.
To not have an accent, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
It's funny.
And no, I think he was on remember that one show I was telling you about where it's like foreigners that are living in Korea and like he was on that show speaking English one time. I was like, everyone like his accent's like so strong.
Yep. Next we have We Are the Night's digital single Dizzy, and we have another Woogie song from his mini album Rewind My Tape Part 1, Girl, featuring Loco and Hwang So Yoon.
I love this song. Like it's basically a Loco song, so I'm gonna like it. So the music videos were pretty interesting because I think like it tells like a story between the two music videos or whatever. I don't know. It's like
Okay.
apparently apparently the girl's like staying at this guy's house because she has like a fake dad or something. I have no idea what's going on. All I remember is that the guy drives around in an Oldsmobile with like a Grant steering wheel or whatever. That's all I can remember. I don't know why you put a nice ass steering wheel in an Oldsmobile, but okay.
Side note: first car was an Oldsmobile.
Really?
Well, yeah. I mean, it was a 1998 Oldsmobile Entry.
I did not know. I did
Oldsmobile.
not know anybody like under the age of 50 would actually like drive an old.
Well, if you look up that car, it doesn't look like an old car.
Okay.
Like, it's an Oldsmobile, but it's not like what you'd think of as an Oldsmobile. It looked like a modern, like a
That's
late
weird.
90s, early 2000s car.
Because when I think Oldsmobile, I think like really like vintage, like
Yeah, no, it looked like a normal car.
okay.
It was just an Oldsmobile. March 24th. Side note, I meant to mention this. It's just funny because Honey Popcorn debuted on my birthday. March 21st, which is also the 1 year anniversary of Pristine's debut. March 24th, we have Lee Hyung Kyung's Mystic Listen project single "You Make Me Nervous." On the 25th, we have a new music video from Mamamoo's mini album Yellow Flower, Be Calm, which is Hwasa's solo. So they put out since it's her album, because each of the albums are made for a member.
Yeah.
This was her solo song, so she got a music video for it.
Love it.
Andrew, want to talk about it?
Love the
'Cause
music
Hwasa-
video. I love the cinematography. I don't know why she's dressed so thug for such a soft and serene song.
I was gonna
But
say.
I don't mind.
'Cause it's Hwasa.
I love Hwasa. She is the catalyst for what turned into truly Daebak. So I mean, she is our ultimate bias to some degree.
She also in the music video has like a random tattoo on the back of her neck that says Maria. Like, I don't know if
Really?
that's real or not, but yeah.
Yeah.
I know she has real tattoos, like on like her wrist or whatever, but I don't know if that one was a real tattoo. But especially like for this album or for this music video specifically, I love the cinematography that in the entire thing. I think I just love the cinematography in all the Mamamoo music videos, just in general. It was so well done, and again, it just blows my mind. We're gonna get 3 more in the year, so
I can't wait.
I can't wait
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
I can't wait for the rest of the solos because if it's as good as this track is, oh man, we're gonna be in for
Definitely.
one.
One that I'm particularly looking forward to is Moonbyul because
Yes.
I
I
was gonna say I want her to just have a really hard song for her solo.
Like straight up, like
go all out.
like Show Me the Money-esque, like
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
up hard
exactly,
rap
just-
song.
But then also have a singing song.
Yes, I need
Yeah,
a singing
she's
song
good
from her.
too. Next we have Perk Percentant. Missed in listen single Pedal Fortune. It's percent, but for some reason instead of an E it has a percent sign.
But the thing
so
is,
it's
though,
Perk Percentant.
It's always had that.
the percent thing, if you're not paying attention, you might be thinking that they're like trying to like blur it out because it's a profanity, so people might think it's like per cunt.
That's pretty
damn
funny
it.
actually. And finally on the 25th we have Sunday Moon's digital single 11 where Elmo watches porn and gets drunk and makes out with Cookie Monster. In a just like perfectly normal like indie song with the weirdest music video I've seen in a long weirdest music video I've seen since like 1NB where we had cannibalism and it came out of nowhere.
Or the one music video where or the one group that they had plastic surgery that we gave the Wall Warrior.
Well, no, yeah.
But yeah, no, like this, I think we should legitimately have to nominate this for like a music video of the year award candidate.
We need a weird ass music video of the year award.
Yeah, because I don't think
actually do.
I don't think it's gonna get any better than this though, because this is amazing, and the song isn't bad as well.
I thought the song was really good actually.
Yeah, I
thought
looked
it was
up
like
a-
fantastic.
Yeah, I looked up more of her music. She's really good. I love her voice. I mean,
Just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, she's definitely an American because I saw like she had an English name at the end or English first name at the end of the music video.
Okay.
And the entire song's in English, so.
Yeah, I didn't even notice. I was too preoccupied paying attention to what Elmo was gonna do next.
It's like an acid trip at the end.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he gets drunk. He watches Playboy. He's like browsing Playboy's website, and then he gets drunk. She like gives him beer, and then he has like an acid trip, and then he makes out with Cookie Monster, and then he has a weird, creepy, cackling laugh at the end. It's terrifying.
I mean, if it was, I mean, it definitely worked. The music video definitely worked because we're talking about it. So
exactly.
I mean, Yeah, and I mean, I definitely want to look up more of her music. So I was surprised at how good the song was, despite the weirdness of the music video. So hopefully the rest of them, rest of her music videos are this weird.
Definitely.
On the 26th, we have Davichi and Gilgu Bongu from Sugarman 2, Episode 10, with More Than Words and When I Hold You in My Arms. We have Hane's mini album Organic Life with the title track Organic featuring Reddy and Noel. We have Marmelo's Thank You live version from the Wake Me Up digital single.
Yeah, just again another really good song, and I love because there's two versions of the song. There's the regular and the acoustic version. I love both of them. Like again, it's a better. I feel like it's a better mix of just like if you want to take them in a different sound rock direction. Yeah, that's I don't know. It's so weird. Just like how I'm perfectly fine with the rest of the album, but like again, it's that title track. I couldn't get over it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. We have Monsta X's mini album, The Connect Deja Vu, with the title track Jealousy, which we are going to review next week. Yep. So check that out next week. And we have Shinhwa's 20th anniversary gift single, All Your Dreams, which I believe is a remake of a song that they put out a while ago. On the 27th, we have Ocean, or Five Shin. Ocean's digital single, Love Takes Time. We have Guinea Beanie's mini album Rainbow with the title track Rainbow Bright, which is amazing.
Surprisingly good.
This is like my song random, because I was thinking I think we should start doing this next month, is have like a unknown pick of the month, and this is 100% it.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
I told you'd like it. Yeah, I linked it, and it's basically, like I said, they're the female Nick and Sammy, basically.
Yeah, it's like electronica bubblegum is what it reminded me of. Because it's just two girls. It's like super indie, but it's like super like housey electronica stuff, and I loved it. Yeah, so much.
There's two versions of the song. One is the reason why it's called Rainbow Bright is because I believe this is the Korean version, and then Rainbow Dark is the English version. So yeah,
okay.
Oh, cool. I'll have to check that out then.
Yeah, I don't know if she grew up. I looked up it's weird because they're so underground that their official Facebook page links their personal Facebook pages and
goodness.
and it, I don't know, maybe they went to an international school or whatever, because she seems pretty fluent in English. So
well, their label's YouTube channel has 44 subscribers.
Oh man, I think I saw it, and I liked because I felt bad, but it was really good. It was really good. I want to hear more from them.
No, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like my notes for this was listen to this song because it has 841 views. And they have 44 subscribers. And this is my favorite random song on this list. From a group I've never heard of.
Yeah,
definitely.
This is easily my favorite. I don't know how I'm going to find this song because I want to buy it.
It's on Spotify.
It's on Spotify. Hopefully it's on iTunes. Though.
Yeah, it should be.
I'll look it up right now. Check.
Yeah, look it up and let me know. Because I definitely want to buy this. Next, we have Kim Dong-yeol's digital single That's the Way It Is, and we have Kisum's digital single It's Okay featuring Hayes, which is an amazing collab.
Yeah,
okay.
They work so well together, right?
It is on iTunes.
Yes, it is.
Sweet. So yeah, Kisum and Hayes is the perfect duo. They should just make a group.
Yeah, because
just have a duet duo group.
They're perfect together because they're both really good vocalists and really good rappers. Kisum's transition from her singing to rapping is just oh my god, it's insane how good it is. No, I'm sad Hayes wasn't in the music video. Again, they really should they really should do more music together because they're so similarly perfect that their music would work well together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is definitely an example of two people who are belong together musically. I feel like you said, definitely I would so be down for them to make sort of a so to say permanent subunit. That'd be super cool.
Yeah, just a 15 and type thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Where, they do their own solo stuff, but they have a duo group.
Yeah, because I never really
Exactly.
because most of what I've heard from Kisum is just like almost like like really like poppy like rap. Like she's almost always
it's like
rapping.
poppy indie rap. Because I recently bought all of her albums on iTunes, and it's really hard to describe what it is because it's not like hip hop, but it's very rap focused.
But yeah, I don't think I've
There's
ever
a
heard.
lot of influences.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard her sing until this song. I was like, whoa, what?
She sings on her albums.
Yeah.
Like, she does sing.
Yeah, I was just like, whoa, Kisum. Where the heck did this come from? And because she's mostly known as a rapper, because like she does
She's
like
definitely
feature
known as a
verses.
rapper.
So yeah,
Yep,
this
exactly.
this was incredible.
Yep. We have Kyungri from Nine Muses and Choi Nakta's digital single Bomb Bomb. And we have Minty's digital single Lip Bubble featuring Slay.
It's a cover
It is very confusing because Lip Bubble is a group.
It's a cover of the entire group.
I know, and it really confused me. Also, why does she not show her face? This is the second time she's shown up on our list, and in both music videos, she has that hat completely covering her face. Except
I think
for her
that's
mouth.
I think that's just her thing.
It's just her thing.
It's just
but
her thing.
Weird.
Like,
it
it's
bothers me.
Trying
It's
to be
her-
like Sia
It
or
bothers
something.
me.
I don't know. Or maybe
Yeah.
maybe she doesn't want to be famous or whatever. Or maybe because remember she had a controversy
Then
because
just don't appear.
she was
in a music
she was
video.
last month's I kind of getting in trouble for having a Lolita concept thing. So maybe that's why
Yeah.
she doesn't show her face.
Moving to the 28th, we're almost done. We're getting there. We have Hoya's mini album Shower, debut mini album, with the actual title track All Eyes on You.
Which is a cover of the Tupac song.
We have Null's. So yeah, we talked about that before. We liked the song Angel. It was called Angel, right?
Yeah, we like that. I didn't.
like
It's
that
not.
better.
This wasn't bad.
This isn't bad.
It's just
but
that when
Angel's
you
just
show
way
me
better.
that song first, it's just like, damn, it's hard to follow
exactly. I was completely engrossed by that music video. We have Null from Brown Eyed Soul's full-length album Sound Doctrine, the title track Feel Like. We have Samuel's mini album One with the title track One, featuring Jung Il-hoon from B2B.
This like, I was kind of like getting his last song was Candy was kind of like but this came out
Yeah.
of nowhere. I was just like, what? Samuel was like doing like when the beat like hits in, I was just like, whoa, this is it's a completely different like sort of like style visually and musically for Samuel.
Yeah.
But I think it works. I think this might be his best song, to be completely honest. Like, and
Yeah.
he actually says the brave sound sort of thing, which I feel like they've kind of like gone away from using. But it's kind of cool that he did it. But
Speaking of Brave Sound, stop giving Samuel stuff and give me a new Brave Girl song.
no, please, no, Samuel. If we just debuted, please keep giving him.
He's
stuff.
gotten like 4 songs since they debuted, though.
Because I mean, like, have you seen it? Like, have you seen how much traction he gets? On
Oh
his,
yeah, I know he's huge.
Yeah, he has huge international following.
After Deepened and Rolling, I want more Brave Girls.
True.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, I agree. This is probably my favorite song, like the first song from Samuel that I've actually liked, significant amount.
Because it feels like a throwback concept to almost like again like
Yeah,
kind of
it's
like
like infinite
Yeah.
type stuff.
like especially when
like-
that beat hits, I was like, whoa!
Yeah.
It just I was like incredibly surprised by it because his visual his actual visual looks look so different. I was like, yo, this is gonna be weird, but I was pleasantly surprised with how well it worked. And again, I love how despite being such a different sort of style of music, he's still able to incorporate his the hard hitting choreography and all that sort of stuff that he's known for. So yeah, it's still very much Samuel, but yeah, I love this direction. I need to go back and listen to the actual the rest of the album to see if it's anything like this.
Yeah. Next we have Super Junior D&E's Japanese single album Lose It, and Tri-Top's digital single Dust Blossom. And finally, we have TVXQ's full-length album, New Chapter Number 1, The Chance of Love. With
Finally
the title track,
back.
The Chance of Love. And TVXQ is back. The Kings are back.
It's good.
We got Boa, the Queen. We got to come back. And now we get the Kings
Yes.
come back.
It's funny how their music sounds like they never left because it still sounds like TVXQ did.
I know, and it's so good.
I'm glad actually.
Yeah, because we don't hear the style as much as we usually or we used to. But
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
how I'd explain this song is it's kind of like their version of or it's similar to how Suju made Black Suit. It's the same sort of vibe to it, and I love it so much.
Yeah. Yep, it's really good. I was really happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to check out the rest of the album because I have not yet. On the 29th, we have Jung Jun Young's digital single "Fiancé" and Sunny and Mad Clown's digital single "Butterfly."
I saw this performance live, so yeah, it was pretty good. And when they came out with really elaborate like fur coats, and like they were throwing out like
stereotypical like rapper.
Yeah, they're throwing out
stuff.
fake money with their faces on it.
That's awesome.
It was amazing. And then their like encore song, they switched like not really outfits, but Sonny put like a white Supreme beanie and glasses on, and Mad Clown put the pipe cleaner hair, like a wig with a pipe cleaner hair on. It's so funny. Yeah,
that's awesome. I'm glad they didn't take themselves seriously.
Yeah, no, it was such a fun concert. Like literally, how they did the beginning is like they're like, okay, what songs like we featured on did you want to hear? And people were, like yelling stuff in the crowd, and then the DJ just played it, and they did their verses like on the spot. So yeah, it was a really chill concert. Awesome. Yeah, they were cool. Awesome.
Too bad I didn't get to book that cool. For school.
Yeah, it was so worth it. And Sobe wasn't bad too. She was basically just did anytime they had like a female vocalist that they did a cover or they did a feature on, that she'd basically like cover their vocals. And yeah, she was pretty good too. I'd never really heard of her music before, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna look it up.
Okay. Did she perform like some of her own stuff too?
Yeah, she performed a song of hers called Homegirls, which was completely in English, so I'm guessing I don't know if she might be American, so I'm guessing she's American.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Sonny is, I believe, or
he studied here, I think.
Lived here.
He's
definitely very fluent.
Yeah, he was speaking English for the most, or he was the one translating for everyone.
Yeah.
And then like how they decided who got to go first when they did their solo stuff is they literally played like rock paper scissors. So it was a very loose concert in terms of like format.
Yeah. Yeah, he was born in Korea but lived in Atlanta from like middle school and went to University of Georgia and stuff.
No wonder.
Basically American.
No wonder he
just wasn't born here.
That explains his like musical style because like Atlanta's very known for its specific style of rap music. So
yeah. On the 30th, we have Dean They. So is this Dean and someone else named They?
They is a R&B duo group. American R&B duo group that they basically it's a collaboration. So
So Dean and They's digital single Dante's Creek Dean Trouble remix.
Yeah, so it's Dean, like they originally did the song Dante's Creek, and then it's just Dean doing a
remix of it.
No, it's Dean doing the vocals over instead of They. So it's basically his version of it. So I don't really know how this collaboration ended up coming about, but I love it. I mean, it's very Dean. It's like the dark, like brooding sort of like emo thing.
Yeah.
For more information on they've I haven't heard of them personally, but they apparently like their influences are just like really like interesting, like mix of like R&B and like trap and like old school rock. They like said like the Eagles and like freaking like Taking Back Sunday were like some of their influences. Like it's a really like interesting like blend.
Yeah.
They opened.
Yeah, their YouTube biographies is influenced by the two-singer dynamic of Taking Back Sunday and the nursery rhyme simplicity of Kurt Cobain's lyrics.
Yeah, like they're definitely like the emo trap basically. So
yeah,
it fits Dean perfectly. It's weird spooky MV, like it's all like color, like all the coloring is weird and everything. So yeah, I need to look into They more because they opened for Bryson Tiller, who's one of my favorite R&B artists, and like they do a lot of like this style of music. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into it. And it again, like the production itself of the song is pretty good. Like it's again with that like foreboding, like ominous sort of sound. A lot of it's in minor keys and all that sort of stuff. So it's pretty good, and hopefully they get to do like actual like more collaborations as opposed to just this cover.
Yeah. Next we have Flowsick and Jesse's digital single All I Need. And this was not what I expected at all, because when you hear Flowsick and Jesse, you think it's just gonna be hard AF,
which
hardcore hip hop. Which their other stuff was, but this is just like upbeat and like
wholesome,
just like wholesome. Yeah, it's weird, but it's really good. They work really good together.
According to somebody who is quoting Jesse on the Instagram, on the gram, they are quote not smashing. So I don't know. I don't know if
because I was curious. Because I mentioned that in our chat. I was like, after watching this music video, they like seem really close. So I wasn't sure if they were dating, but yeah, they just must be really good friends.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because they're both. Flow Stick's American, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's American.
Yeah, they're both from New York.
Yeah, so. But yeah, I thought the song was really good.
Yeah, it's really wholesome, surprisingly, for Jesse. And yeah, but the other song just like goes in. We'll get to it in the next release list. But yeah, this is pretty good.
Month.
Yep.
Anything else, Jacob?
No, I really like the song. I like you guys, I was surprised to see that. I was expecting to see like a hard rap song because they're both like really, really good rappers.
But I mean, that's kind of just what they do.
Both of them did really well, and Jesse's vocals were definitely really good. So, yeah.
Yep. Next we have Ginjo from Trax' station song "You" featuring Angel. So, side note. Trax was a SM band, rock band.
Yep.
So it was called. So actually, it was formed by ex-Japan co-founder and SM as a 4-member rock band called The Trax.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then they became Trax
after Hicho was kicked out.
After, well, because Hicho was never actually in it. Hicho was in it pre-debut.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were a 4-member band, and then 2 of the members left, and then the 2 left just called themselves Trax. And then when this came out on the 26th of March, they changed their name to Trax with 2 X's.
Trax
and added Ginjo, who's the
DJ
artist of the song, who's a DJ. So they're going to start doing more EDM stuff. And this song is just straight up house, and it's my jam. It's my jam.
Like I
love house music much.
This is the music that like Koreans like actually like listening to, because they don't not most like young people, at least my age, don't really listen to K-pop that much. Like they like more of the American style, and this is definitely like the type of music. This is the music that you'd hear at like Ultra Music Festival. So like it's not surprising that they're trying to go for this type of dynamic. It'll be interesting to see how it works with like the rest of the group
with the 2 members.
Yeah. This was sick.
But no, I like all through college I was just super into house, and this is just straight up like what I listen to all the time. So I loved this song so much. Next we have Hello Venus's So Young and Yoram. FM 201.8 project single. It's Up to You. So that's basically Fantagio's station thing. It's Fantagio Music.
So is it going to be 201.9 when they do it next year?
Yeah, if they keep doing it, that's the point. Is like they made it like a FM radio station, but it's the year, so 201.8. So Fantagio Music 201.8. We have Kim Bo-young's digital single Because of You. We have Mamamoo's special single Every Day. So this was kind of like they just wanted to put out something because Yellow Flower was doing really well or something. I don't really know why.
It's a CF.
Oh, is it a CF? Okay.
It's a CF for yogurt. So the interesting thing about this is the name of the yogurt is Male Bio, and apparently like the pronunciation for every day.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's a double entendre. So it also means every day. So, but it's funny how Moonbyul is the romantic interest in this one, because she's usually never the romantic interest, or no, she's usually the one that gets angry when the other members are pursued as romantic interest. Specifically Solar, but I love this. It was so good.
I liked it a lot. It's Tropical House Mamamoo.
Yeah, which
I is surprisingly weird, but great.
Surprisingly,
I'm just glad we got like an extra little something after their album, which was so good.
Mamamoo. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So Mamamoo's Every Day. And we have the last of the bunch, Olivia Hye from Luna's debut single album, Olivia Hye. With the title track Egoist featuring Jinsol.
Egoist.
So, Egoist.
No, it's Egoist. It's a French word.
Egoist.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a French word.
Oh,
I forget what it means. Let me look it back up, because I remember learning this word in high school.
Anyway.
Okay. But so for me, I like the song a lot. It's definitely leaning into that like Odd Eye Circle style, like chill, like mature type sound, EDM sound. I have one really grating problem is the lead into either the chorus or the pre-chorus. I can't really tell which part of it's the chorus.
Yeah.
Has like a really weird grating transition, and I can't get over it.
I was fine. Like I said, it was a really good song, but you got to listen to it a few times, so you expect it, I guess.
Like, yeah. I'm like, I love the song itself, but that part, it just like hard cuts, and then she has like a weird line that sounds like she's rushing the delivery of, and it's like really grating to me. But the song itself, I love.
Thought the music video was really cool
like,
too.
That one part just bothers me. Sounds weird.
Okay,
And
there's
by
a
the-
lot. Good.
Oh, I was just gonna say, by the way, egoist is exactly what you expect it to mean. It means selfish.
Yeah.
It's just a fancy French way of saying it. So
Yes.
yeah, with this song, it has the two words that I need to like. It has the two magic words I need to like a song, and that is future bass. So obviously, I was gonna like, because the only other future bass song that was done by Luna was Jin Soul, and lo and behold, who's featuring on this, and she gets a full rap verse. So I'm down with that. So love this song. Like, the only thing I'd say is that her vocals maybe like aren't necessarily the strongest, and I mean that's gonna happen with Luna because there's 12 members. But with that said, I feel like again, they do a good job of sort of giving them like songs that they can handle. It's nothing like too vocally intensive, but it works very well. I love the visual aesthetic of the entire music video. It's just like really like weird and creepy, obviously. I love the choreography. I love like I really love like the cool like whistling part during the chorus and everything. It's just this really great like sort of like way to like sort of round out the Luna like all the members, and it does that with theming. Like there's like apple, which is like an apple like she's eating, which is sort of a reference to Eve, like the member, not the biblical figure. And Heejin, the first girl who debuted all the way back in like the end of 2016, shows up at the end of the music video. Basically, it brings it full circle. So,
Full circle. Yep.
yeah, it's so cool. Like all this, again, I love all like the detail like they have in all their music videos, and like I'm so hyped for not just the full group. I'm so hyped for this subunit because I loved Eve. I loved Chu.
Cherry. Chu, right? Not Cherry.
Yeah, Cherry was
Go
always-
On was all right, but I love like Olivia here. I really don't know who my bias is. It's
Eve.
actually
Out of
it's
this subunit, Eve.
It right now it's really close between Olivia Hay and Chu, but I'm probably leaning towards Chu most because ears. But yeah, there's just I love the sound of this, and the B-side track was amazing as well. So yeah, again, I like it's hype trains like at full speed. Like I don't know when they're gonna debut exactly the
You
full
could
group.
say, choo choo.
Choo. Boo.
All aboard.
All aboard, choo choo. Is that a meme yet? Is that a meme? We should make that a meme. Like all aboard the Luna High Train. It's literally
What,
just
put her face on Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah.
put Chu's face.
Oh,
Put
God,
Chu's
that'd be
face.
terrifying.
Put Chu's face. Like Thomas the Tank Engine. Because
Thomas the Tank Engine's already terrifying. so.
yeah, yes, but putting Chu's face on it would be even more terrifying. But yeah, like Luna is just insane. Like they keep going. Like this just keeps getting better, and I'm excited to see what this like the sound. If the sound of the subunit is anything like what like Eve and like Go On and what Olivia Hay have put out, it should be good. It should be good.
Yep. So that was the last of our discussions. We just have on the last of the 30th, we have Stray Kids' debut mini album "I Am Not," the title track "Grow Up,"
And
which we will be reviewing.
and on the
next week.
31st.
And on the 31st, we have Yoon Jong Shin's monthly melody project, "Goodbye Talk." And that's it.
Yep.
We have
That is
discussed all
March
of the
releases.
songs.
A lot of releases, but a lot of good
Yeah,
releases.
it was a
Surprisingly,
lot of releases.
yeah,
Go listen to Guinea Beanie's Rainbow.
yeah. Go
Yes.
listen to Cifika. She's so good.
Yeah, Cifika and
She's
Guinea
so-
Beanie both stood out a lot today. So go check them out.
Yeah, this is such a good one for indie artists, and I'm hopefully we'll be able to find more in April releases.
Definitely.
Yep.
So thank you and goodbye.
Stay creamy.
Stay throbbingly creamy.
Stay. Wait. What was the top line?
Huh?
What was the top line? Stay.
The top line.
The top.
Throbbingly.
No. The lyric.
I don't even remember. Let me look it up on my phone.
Magic
I've already
cream.
forgotten. Yeah, you're my magic cream. Because it's you're my magical queen. That's right.
Stay magically creamy. That's how we should go out. Magically creamy.
Indeed.
That's how we go out today.
Yep,
Bye bye.
You're my magical queen.
And they're like, "Yo, so have you heard of K-pop?" I'm like, "Yeah, I listened to Shiny's Lucifer and 21's I'm the Best, yo." And they're like, "Honey, you haven't even like touched the surface of K-pop." So then they showed me BTS's Dope and VIX's Voodoo.